Is your OBS on?
Yes.
Right, hang on. Let me just start this right.
There we go.
Cheers.
I got my whiskey ready. Hell yeah.
Nice. Right. So, last session, you confronted. Oh wait, nope, that's the wrong page. So last session, we didn't achieve much, but that's fine. We got to Wave Echo Cave. Got in there. You defeated a couple of ogres, a couple of goblins. You also had a semi-lethal encounter with a black pudding, which left a lot of you worse for wear, and damaged a lot of your equipment.
Fucking British cuisine.
Damn straight. Black pudding's awesome.
Amazing.
Damn straight. Yeah, so Snipe is currently unconscious on the floor, unless any of you have any. But I've just been informed that none of you have any healing skills, like as a cantrip.
I have Spare the Dying, but that'll only stabilize him. And he's already stabilized, so.
So, if I remember correctly, it's gonna take him like 4 hours to wake up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
We should
You
we
have
should
a.
barricade this entrance then. This small corridor should be easy to defend if we kind of try to barricade it and wait out.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
With a bit of medical attention, I can let him wake up. Like, I will allow it. I believe Apoth has a medicine kit or something.
Yeah, we'll like give him like smelling salts.
What if I kick him in the dick?
Well, that would have you rolling a d4, and if he takes any damage on 0, because he's
damn.
on, he will insta die.
A light tap on the nog.
Now, like I say, Apoth, I know the rules don't say, the rules on this medicine kit are, if you you can stabilize somebody with them, but I will let you burn one to give him 1 HP. If you know what I mean, as part of your short rest.
Wait, who is it that I'd be waking up?
You.
The only one who's unconscious.
I won't. Could we
Sure,
just
why
like
not?
carry him outside and then we'll just do kind of like a 4-hour short rest or whatever?
I would definitely rather wake him up so someone else can die instead of me if we get to another fight. We could wake him up and then have a short rest.
Yep, I'll let you short rest in here now. Like you say,
yes.
you're gonna create. Well, you're creating yourself a little barricade, aren't you? In there, so.
Yeah, there's a
Well,
lot of rocks
what
piled
do
on the ground
we-
and stuff. We can have it like waist height and.
Actually, I have a recording of you saying there aren't any rocks last time we played.
Oh yeah, there isn't. Well, go and gather some then.
I see some fucking rocks over
Alright.
here.
There they are.
So okay, so I guess we start gathering rocks, piling them up, and after we've finished, while Lurk is, giving Snipe fucking smelling salts. That's
Yeah.
trying to get him awake. We pile it up and then we eat some food, have a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I could like
so-
sit over
I
here
do
with my.
have good news, guys. I recover all my spells on a short rest.
Hooray!
What do I
Hooray.
recover?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. It needs to be a long rest.
For you, I think I'm the only class where it's a short rest.
I mean, I'm sure we could
Yeah.
drag some
Wait,
like goblins
isn't
over
it
and just like
cleric
blockade the
too?
thing with bells.
Let me have a look.
Is cleric too in short rest or?
Sure.
I also give you
You'd think I
guys,
would know
and
my
I
own
forgot
class,
this the
but-
last time. I give all you guys.
Clerics are long rest.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
damn. I don't have any head spells then.
Toll of the dead. Toll of the dead. Toll of the dead.
Yeah.
Alright, so we do the short rest. I play Song of the Rest, which gives you in.
Wait.
I
Yeah?
quickly gotta get food. Sorry.
Yeah, no
Okay.
bother. Yeah, so while they're setting up, Apoth, burn one of your healing kits.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you. And
Yeah, so the short rest goes on.
Wait. Were you gonna play a song of Fist or something?
yeah, so I play Song of the Rest, which as long as anybody who can hear this, which is assuming everybody, at
I
this point.
feel like maybe it would be smart to not make a whole lot of noise, though.
It doesn't.
It sounds quiet though.
Yeah.
You can play a
it's
loop
just-
quietly, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very quiet thing. Anybody who can hear the performance regain hit points at the end of their short rest by spending one or more of the hit dice. Oh, wait, by spending one or more hit dice, each creature regains an extra. Okay, so when you, my bad, I see what they're saying. So if you expend a hit dice to get extra HP as you rest, you can get an extra 1d6 hit points on top of that for free.
Oh. Got it.
Nice.
So like I'm gonna spend how many hit dice? I have 4. Was it D? How much? What are they again?
What level are
decent.
you? You're level 3, so you have
3.
your level plus 1, I believe. Or is it? No, yeah, no, you have 3. Sorry, you have 3. You have equal to your level amount of hit die.
Oh,
and,
the dice that's used.
yeah.
Oh,
D8.
yeah.
I rolled so bad.
Oh, D8.
By the way, Apoth.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of wanted like a little thing I think I suggested like last time or something that as like a fighter, my
Oh
like
my God.
say what?
Look at my rolls. Fucking
Oh
3
my
ones
god,
in a row.
dude.
Jesus.
Roll
That's
another
off.
D6.
Oh yeah, we're doing that thing,
Mm.
right?
Wait, I get 2 1d6s? I only get 1 because of that skill, right?
I've just realised that I'm on full HP still, so.
Let me have a look. Song of the Rest.
Each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6. Yeah, it's just one.
I'm like curious when Curious brags about Tarkov, only I brag about how I haven't taken any damage.
No, it is just one. It is one.
Yeah, just one.
1d6. Yeah.
But yes, Apoth. Like
Hello.
as a fighter, I'm supposed to have like proficiency in strength and constitution saving throws. But I was wondering if I
Yeah.
could have that changed to dexterity and constitution, just because I feel like it fits me better. So I'm wondering.
The closest thing you can do is get a proficiency, but I'm not sure what subclass that is. It's not Battle Master.
Well,
But
I
Ravaging.
did look
sounds more like a ranger
some.
or a
Yeah, but I
rogue.
did kind of look through some like setting stuff. It looks like there's some kind of like override code you can do, and I have no idea what that is.
You'd have to speak to Raging about getting your proficiencies changed before you can actually do it, because
Yeah,
the proficiency change is substantial. Like, that's really
Yeah,
something to
like
put
I
up.
don't remember if I did. I feel like maybe he pointed me towards you, but I guess we're gonna have to ask him when he comes back.
I
Yeah.
never left. I've been
Oh.
here the whole time.
Oh.
Who was that left then?
Raging, I have a
Voxel's
quick-
left to get food.
Oh, Voxel,
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
just remember someone left.
Do,
Yeah,
I just remember-
healing rolls. Do we get our constitution bonus on top of that? No. I
Yes,
assume
you
not.
do. Yes,
Oh.
you do. So you spent 2 D8.
I spent
yeah.
3. I spent all my hit dice. So.
You only have 2
Oh
hit
well.
dice.
Oh yeah, I had 3. I rolled twice. See
Oh,
that?
yeah. So
I suppose I
what's your-
do have a lot of dexterity
I just
anyway,
rolled
so.
a shitty.
What's your con mod?
+2, so +6 then I guess.
Yeah. So, mate, you do know you're on full HP.
That puts me on full. That puts me on full now.
I thought you were on full anyway.
No, dude, that thing burned my fucking skin off and almost amputated my finger, man.
Oh,
When
yeah.
yeah. When I stuck my finger where it didn't belong.
Don't,
Right, so
don't
a
put
short
your
rest
fingers where you
die.
would be.
Right.
But you
Hey,
did.
that's what she said.
So a short rest die for me is 1d10, right?
Correct.
Right.
Can we move Aelith back a bit away from the entrance so he can?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Plus your
And
constitution
then on top
modifier.
of that, we got what was it?
1d6 and your constitution modifier.
Oh right, yeah, that's
For the amount of times you roll healing.
that we have +2. So that means I get 2 d10s?
No,
No.
you get 1d6 +2 because you get
No, you get
1d6 on top of that
1d10.
because of Aelith's song.
Yeah, you get 1d10 plus 2, and then you get an extra d6 because of Aelif's song.
Alright.
So you're on +8 at the minute.
On a long
There you go.
rest,
The
you
D6
get-
isn't +2, but yeah.
On a
you're
long
Yeah,
right.
but I
rest.
did add the +2 to the other one, so I'm just
Ah,
adding it
yeah.
there.
The 8, the 8 put you on full HP anyway.
How many hit dice do you get on a long rest? Back
Half of them.
half rounded down, right?
Yeah, everything rounds down in D&D.
Yeah, I was just thinking if you had one though, if you only had one hit dice to gain.
Then you'd get a minimum of 1.
Oh, it is a minimum of one.
Yeah,
Okay.
minimum of 1. So that's the only time it would be.
I didn't know if that applied. Okay.
It's half of your maximum. Do you know what I mean? So if your maximum was 2, it's not half of what you have now. It's half of your maximum.
Maximum.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that makes sense then.
So I think we're all healed up and ready to go.
Hold on.
I'm just
Wait.
waiting on Voxel, mate.
Yeah, by the way, like, I was actually kind of thinking for a bit, like, that slime thing, when you hit it with a weapon, it, like, it gives you, like, a -1 to damage with that weapon then, right?
Yes.
Permanently.
Okay, now I was just kind of thinking, because Voxel is basically just hitting stuff with a stick. But I feel like if you're hitting stuff with just a blunt weapon and one end of it, it kind of fizzles a bit. It feels like you would still hit stuff just as hard.
You're reading too much into this. It's
By
a
the way,
-1 modifier.
Oh my
would
god,
mend,
yay!
I
Look
got
at
a
that.
question for the DM.
Go ahead.
Would the mend spell fix our stuff?
No.
Why wouldn't it?
Because, right, rules as I told you before, rules as read, this modifier is permanent and unrepairable.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm going to allow you to fix it if you go find a good blacksmith or weaponsmith, should I say. Like,
I need a
literally-
craftsmith.
Like, literally, let me bring it up. Rules.
Love you, long time raging for getting me up.
No,
I didn't get you up.
got you up, motherfucker.
By the way,
Well, yeah, because
You can look at it
you're
here.
the only one with the
Here's
bed.
what it
No, I
says,
know.
right? Where is it? Corrosive form. So, any non-magical weapon made of metal or wood that hits the pudding corrodes. After dealing damage, the weapon takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls. If the penalty drops to -5, the weapon is destroyed. Yeah.
wait.
So,
-5 to hit or -5 damage?
So any time the modifier becomes -5, so if you've got if you hit it 5 times with a weapon and get a -5 modifier on that, it's destroyed. It just
Wait, I'm
rots
pretty
and-
sure there are weapons in this game that only do 1d4 damage. So if we hit it 5 times,
Yeah,
we
so
have
if you
healing
stabbed
stick.
it 5 times with a dagger, you'd be healing it, yeah. But obviously that doesn't happen, yeah.
Dude, it says so in the rules.
Yeah.
Rules is written.
So non-magical ammunition made of metal or wood that hits the pudding is destroyed after dealing damage, right? So there is nothing in there, like literally it says it there, permanent. You know what I mean? So that means there's no way
Yeah.
to fix this. Like the rules as written is one thing, but rules as intended is another.
What
You
does
know
it
what I
say
mean?
when it hits you?
So pseudopod attack does 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning plus 4d8 acid damage. Right? In addition, non-magical armor worn by the target is partly dissolved and takes permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to the AC it offers. The armor is destroyed if the penalty reduces its AC to 10.
So basically,
Fuck you.
this whole thing, this thing would, I mean, theoretically, unless you have ranged weapons or magical weapons, you're fucked. I mean, if it's a small party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Told you it
Wow.
wasn't an easy adventure. The only reason you won that fight is because of that thing John put cast on it.
My
Oh.
last
That's the
spell.
only you all would have died
Well, that
because
very
I was
light.
rolling your AC. I was rolling your AC
Mhm.
every time, but because of the -d6 modifier, it was always missing. So I think I only hit Iolith,
Yeah, you're.
and that
I'm the
dropped
only
you in
that
one,
got hit.
and I hit Voxel, but I rolled really bad on damage, which was good for him.
So we would have been attacked by this thing no matter what it.
Mm-mm.
So it's
No.
strange that they would bite in there.
It was stalked us. So you said.
Yeah, it would have stalked you, but it wouldn't have followed you out of the cave. So if you didn't dilly-dally in the cave, you know what I mean?
Which
Like,
would
if that thing got a surprise round, you'd have been fucked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not unconscious anymore.
Yeah.
Does anybody know how to apply the -1 AC to yourself in Beyond?
We'll just have to. I think
Remember
you
it.
can
I mean, we
edit
could just
it.
like remember it,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
But
Oh yeah, you can
know,
customize.
humans are fickle and they tend to forget things sometimes. So
In D&D Beyond, if you click your armor class, you
Yeah.
can click customize
Oh,
and
there you go.
override.
yeah,
Hey, you
that's
noob.
nice.
You're such a
Cheers, mate.
noob, John.
Just before we start in earnest, did you see what I sent you over Discord, raging?
Which one?
Um,
Oh, the next
the-
party. Yeah.
He's
Right,
gonna
let's
be
go.
glorious.
I'd be
So-
up for it.
Alright.
So the cave continues to make eerie dripping sounds for the duration of the time. You sit quietly huddled, licking your wounds. John keeps like looking at his hand where the burn marks are.
Yeah.
Aelith quietly plays his lute. Silently, just only can be heard over the din of the dripping cave. You constructed the barricade, and then you all slowly eat, take it in turns to take the watch. And then after a while you feel ready to progress. Gentlemen, please move yourselves back into the main corridor. I'll just bring you all here, actually.
Yeah, I can't. I need
Oh,
to
Vox,
move around.
roll your short rest die, mate.
What was it again?
You're a
Your hit dice
D8.
up to your level.
Oh yeah, Ayla still has the thing on it, by the way.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Not plus anything, right?
Do you have a 0 con mod?
Me?
What's your constitution modifier, Vox?
I'll tell you now. I gotta quickly go in. My con mod is. Oh, my mic was on my head. It's +2.
So it's 1d8 plus 2, buddy.
Cool.
Can you
Fuck
feel the love? So +3, so that puts you on 10 according
Good.
to my records.
You're
Yeah,
mad
it's
about that? Take a look at me, man. I rolled fucking
3-1. Oh, get an
Yeah,
extra
3
d6
ones.
by the way, because of
Yep.
one extra d6 because of
Aelith's Song of Rest.
yes,
1d6.
one inbound. Oh no,
Hey, that's
yeah.
better. That's better. Thank
Would
you.
you-
That puts you on 14 out of 18. Are you spending
Yeah,
any more
yeah.
dice or?
No.
Okay.
No. That's it.
Okay, so I mean, you venture out into the cave again. Leor holding the torch, I assume, yeah. So you can
Mhm.
see.
Oh wait. that's
He
the
must have
thing, he's
gotten a new
blind
torch
still.
then, though, because I like, you know,
Working out.
I tried to do an experimental on the thing, thinking there was some kind of like
Yeah,
horror
we'll
movie
just assume
thing.
he got a new torch. He probably
Okay.
has torches on him yet.
Well,
Yeah.
I would have had 10, so I could just give him another one. So
Oh, you
now
have
I
a
have 8
tinderbox,
torches.
too.
Yeah, I can light it
Okay.
for him.
There's. I have a tinderbox, but it's dark and it's gonna be hard. So appreciate it.
Don't burn your foot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel so useless with my eyes right now.
So, boys, the rest of the corridors are now open to you. Which way would you like to go?
Yeah, let's see. I'm probably getting 1 dagger back, because I think I
You
threw
get
2.
no daggers back.
Not from that other fight against the slime, but against like the goblins. I think I threw 2 daggers. That means I should get 1 back, right?
Yeah. I don't remember, but yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh,
We have
boys.
video evidence of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm not gonna go
Finally
look
feel
on a
better.
video to see how many
oh, boy.
daggers you get back.
Finally feel better. But now, if I remember correctly, I think that we were gonna go in a counterclockwise direction.
That means we're going here now. You know?
Be careful, gentlemen.
Wait, aren't we
These
going?
games, danger lurks in every corner.
Aren't we going
Hey,
here
that-
though?
Who dropped?
That's the one.
Yeah, that is
Close my window.
counterclockwise, Arkstone. There you go.
Let me tell you, oh, that
Right,
black
boys.
thing, that thing was a pain in the ass.
Great.
Fucking
Well-
black things.
let's
Sounds like it was a
settle
pain up
our
your
order
ass.
of let's settle our order of march.
Yep. So get yourselves lined up, boys, and then I'll reveal.
Okay, well,
I'll be on the back, yeah.
guess I'm on the front with Mr. Lyric.
Drow flex.
Alright,
Get
so
yourself
kinda
here,
like
boys.
this.
Get yourself here. Yeah.
Oh,
You notice
alright.
at this pool as well, water next to you. It's like real. It stinks. It's like still stagnant water.
Do we see anything?
Not yet.
Not
Not
really.
yet. You do see stuff.
Not
but
yet.
I'm
Not
just not.
yet.
I'm just not revealing it to you. Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Right.
Okay,
Anything
so
here?
So
Stay away from this water.
I'm
a short-
guessing that's actually not water, it's just a big puddle of piss.
it's not a puddle of piss. It's just really dirty, horrible, foul water. You know what I mean? There's like insects flying around it, and it stinks, and like it looks murky and polluted.
Don't touch the water. It's got the souls of orc and men.
Smells like
You
it's
know,
got the
I
souls
probably
of
have like a
orc.
couple hundred times more powerful sense of smell than you, so you probably don't need to tell me.
Your
Oh, we
sense
could
of
just move
smell
on.
actually isn't any better.
So, so
Honest-
we're slowly
honest-
entering this cave, and you can start revealing things to us once we.
If
Listen
Genasi
to me.
fart.
Listen to me.
Shush!
A short tunnel leads to a sunken cavern that echoes with the sound of flapping wings. The sound emanates from a naturally formed pit in the cavern's floor of this room. Okay. 10-foot high ledges surround the pit and form raised alcoves to the north, east, and south. Huddled in these alcoves, gathered up in small, tight bunches, are 30 Nightstone villagers. The villagers are silent, eerily so. A few of them turn to look at you, and there is no cheers of relief, just silence and cold stares. But
You think they're drugged?
wait there. I'll reveal this now.
we're gonna
I'll
move
reveal
it,
this
yeah.
now. Hang on. Okay. It's not a very good thing, yeah, because obviously
Yeah.
it doesn't quite highlight that that they're all tight together in like little niches and bunches. You can see people who appear to be wearing the armor of town guards. You can see the like people wearing blacksmith's robes, tavern worker garments, farmhand clothes, everything like that.
Are they wrapped up like you would see like a spider type thing?
No. They're like sat down, and they're directly below this cavern. There's like a big hole in the center. You can see it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's a big, deep hole. So they're all basically looking at you now.
Wait.
In utter silence.
So they're not tied up at all.
They're not tied up
Alright.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Suspicious.
Alright. Look, seeing that they're all quite silent, holds his hand up to the rest of the party, gesturing to them to wait a second. So he approaches the edge and looks down this 10 feet drop. He has a little look around at the drop and then at the villagers, and he slowly makes his way down the drop, quietly trying to just quietly land.
Go down the drop.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Do not go down that drop.
not the drop, not the middle of the hole. The drop here.
Oh right, yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
just like a.
If look,
Oh,
There
I
is no-
thought you was. I thought
There
you were
is no
saying
drop.
this-
No.
Oh.
There is no drop.
Oh.
So like, this is just changes in the terrain, right? The
Oh.
center here, there's
Yeah.
basically like a deep black hole. Obviously,
Yeah,
you can only see so far.
I thought you were saying that the drop was down to their little pit.
No,
Right,
no.
So Lurk just kind of like stands here and makes a gesture gestures to the people to head towards the monk.
Hey, Leia, just don't put your finger in the hole.
Just immediately Lurk sticks his middle finger up at Aleph and then puts a finger to his lips.
Yeah, as you do that, many of the villagers start waving. Then going shh, whispering shh.
Yeah. Lurk once more gestures for the villagers to start heading out towards the monk, towards
This guy right
Vaymir.
here, yeah. This guy right here is a male dwarf. stands up and starts slowly and cautiously walking towards you.
Mhm.
He
Okay, I reach my hand out to him so I can just like. Wait, this isn't very steep, right? I just want
No,
to make sure.
No,
there's no
no,
drop
no,
down.
it's
Oh,
like-
okay, never
That
mind,
was a
never mind.
misunderstanding on my end.
Okay.
It's an incline.
It is bowing down, like downhill, but it's not ridiculously steep or a big drop or anything.
Yeah, it's an incline.
You
Yeah, yeah.
could reach
So
out your
he-
staff
I
to
still
him.
help. I still help him up because he's a dwarf. Sure.
Yeah. So you help him up, and he says, "Who sent you?"
Who's he whispering
So, yeah.
to the monk or to
The one who
Lurk?
just like helped him up.
Oh, he's whispering to the monk.
Yeah. Who sent you?
Got sent by. Fuck. What was her name again?
Oh, we got sent by the
Duke?
town guard. We got sent
Yeah,
by
the town guard. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
the
but there was a.
captain.
The woman was dead, remember? The other woman
Yeah.
was evil.
guard.
Okay, I got something. Okay, so it was we got sent by the captain of the guard. Came here to
Uh,
look for you people.
The Gan's name was Torembrek. Torembrek.
His name was Soren Breck, if I remember correctly.
Torembrek sent you. The Lady Nandar ordered him to do so.
The Lady Nandar's
Fortunate.
dead.
His face like seems to visibly drop. Just like, and like his face like almost starts welling up. It's like the good lady has fallen. Oh my. He turns and says, "You must be quiet. The hole is full of bats. I know that doesn't sound like much, but there are so many. Any noise and they will attack us again."
Ebola.
Yeah, he points around again, and you notice there's actually like one or two people dead on the floor. There's no tokens for it. There is like a couple of like bearing many bite marks. Like it just comes apparent to you now.
Any crucially injured? 'Cause if we're getting you out, we need to get them out first.
All the guards are injured. They were hurt by. They were hurt when we were ambushed on the road. Is the way clear?
I
Yes,
kind of
we've
whisper
cleared the road so
to,
far. It should be open, but we need to act silent if what you say is true.
whisper to Earwig and to Famir, or the Earwig.
The ore.
Son. Pass on to Famir, or yeah, pass on to Famir. Ask him how they got to be in the state.
Later. Right now. We have to get them out of here. Time.
Are they strong enough to make it on their own?
They should be able to hold on.
The eerie silence highlights the loud winds and dripping of the cave. Turning the music up. How's that for immersion, boys?
You didn't tell us. No, kidding.
But
Look.
yeah, let's get back to.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Lurk continues to gesture for the civilians to start making their way through the group. He gestures for the Tabaxi, the Bard, and the Cleric to back up a little bit so there's enough room.
Well, I can probably move up so
Okay,
we can
so
not go
I-
between us.
We all sort of cautiously go back.
I ask him in a whispering voice if the soldiers are able to move so that we can get them out.
Yes. Everybody can walk. Everybody can walk.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
If
man.
we're gonna do this,
Is Nightstone safe? Has the castle gone?
listen, we can
The
talk about
castle
this
still
later. Let's just get
stands.
us out now, alright?
Yes, of course. Come.
Okay,
Give
I'm
me-
gonna
1 second,
slowly...
just getting my
never
food.
mind.
I'm going to like
wait, then I
slowly
got
pull out the
interrupted.
dagger.
Cool.
Whoa, 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 two people talking at once.
Yeah, I was kind of still role playing. Never mind.
Go on, Vox. Vox?
Yeah, Box, go ahead, Ben.
No, I was just saying the castle's still standing, so we should be safe when we get there.
Goes, right. We will need a few minutes to get ready. I will start getting the people ready. You go make sure the way is safe.
Okay, I'm gonna like slowly pull out the dagger and hand it to the dwarf.
He takes it off you and gives you a little nod.
Mhm.
Like a warrior's
Nice.
nod kind of thing.
Man, I wish I had the silence spell right now. That would be perfect for the situation.
Okay, due to my, I'm gonna stay here with the injured people just because that's just like how my character is.
Yeah.
I
So
I, I can't leave them.
he begins to rush around and he's like whispering to people. Obviously, you can't hear him. He's like sneaking around, and as people like start lifting people up. There's families here. It's not just old people. There are children here as well. Um, Morak comes up after that. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you his name. He rushes around. He takes a few minutes, and people start filtering out. And then he comes back, and he's like, "There are more here." He comes back and says, "There are more. It is not just us here."
This is gonna be tough. This might take a while.
Every
But if
few,
we,
oh, sorry, go on.
yeah,
Whoops.
Wait,
we'll just have to act very caution. Get the injured and the children out first.
Check
Yes,
if
sir.
there are more
You
in
can't-
other taverns.
We will wait outside for you. But there are other people here that were taken every few hours or so. One of those ogres over there would come and take a few of us. A while ago, the Lady Deandra's lady in waiting was taken, as well as a child. Oh no, sorry. Did I say as well?
Yeah.
She is with child. You must go and save her. Her name is Daphne.
You know where they took her?
They took her somewhere deeper into the cave, somewhere to the. Why would he know which way west is? Somewhere to the other caverns on the opposite side.
We'll do our best to find her.
But first, we have to save you guys. You are main
Yes.
priority as of now. The more the merrier at this point.
They will
Let's try to get
follow me.
everybody out.
We'll wait outside for you. So they all start filtering out now. Just to save time, everybody do me a favor and move your tokens to about here.
Yeah, you're gonna
Cool.
kind of do a mass move.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So you start filtering them out. They scurry away like hushed whispers. Someone's like, "Oh, thank you so much. 1,000 thank yous" as people go past and cast.
I'm giving prayers as they walk past.
I'm making a count of how many are living.
I don't actually know.
Same. I was gonna say.
You'll find out later.
Alright.
So, yeah, they as they're going, like Morak's counting them out, and at the door, don't move your tokens there. It's fine. He says, "Must go find them, please. If there are any other people around as well, you must save Daphne."
I simply nod him.
Do we see any footprints? Because you said there was an ogre coming back and forth.
No, not really. It's like rock. You know what I
How
mean?
does
Like
the villagers react to like the dead goblins and the dead ogre?
Oh, well, they're human, aren't they? So a lot of them can't see. There was a tiefling woman among them, by the way. One tiefling woman, the rest were mostly human. Like
So-
the odd dwarf or halfling, things like that. Most of them just looked at him like quite wide-eyed. They would have heard the battle, but obviously they couldn't react.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because if they made any noise, the bats would have come out. Yeah, he didn't. Just for the sake of it, you know that guy's name is Morak. Yeah, his name is Morak Ogre. He would have introduced himself. Yeah.
Did he say what his title is? Did he say he was a city guard? Did I
No,
miss that?
he's nothing.
Oh.
If you really want to know, he's the tavern owner. He's the owner of the tavern.
Okay. Where we drank all the beer.
Basically, yeah, where you drank all his beer for free.
Oh, we saved him.
Yeah, fair one. Yeah, so they scurry out, and then again, the silence of the cave continues to emanate. The dripping cave. The world's your oyster, boys. Which way would you like to go next?
Alright.
We keep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Which means this one is next.
I say we keep
I
going
point
in
at-
the same direction. Just-
We get in the same line as before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, rocks
keep our
fall. You all
voices
die.
down, boys.
I'm back. Good
What?
to see the
We
party
did.
got wiped without me.
So, just for the sake of speed
Oh, I
here,
was
right?
here.
You walk out into this part of the cave, yeah.
Mhm.
It leads out into a well, it says here 20 foot, but I'm going to change this to a 200-foot deep fissure, yeah, across, right?
Okay.
Reveal areas, yeah. There's just a huge chasm across the way, like it is uncrossable.
Jump
There
it.
would be no way.
Alright.
Lurk.
I know the map doesn't make it look like it, like you probably could jump it, but you can't.
Alright,
Okay.
okay.
How far across?
I go,
Wait, how,
I
how
go,
far?
I go, I go, I go, I go,
It's like 20 feet across, and it's
Hang on.
fucking deep.
Lurk.
Yeah.
Grab a hold of Eric and try throwing him on the other side.
Nobody-
just
nobody
as
tosses
a
at the
question, just as
Okay.
a question, Raging. Is there any point in us crossing this?
You can't.
Of course not.
I can.
Yeah.
I can Misty step across.
Oh,
No.
right. You could
Alright, so there is
Mm.
no point. Okay.
You can
Yeah.
go if you want, but you'll just walk for miles with an empty.
I guess. How does
Alright.
Eric react to that little quip?
Uh,
I guess we move.
can
Can't
you, like,
float
do it
in
again?
Misty Step, can you? Can you
I
float
don't know
in
how it
Misty
works. It
Step?
says
Alright.
teleport anywhere I can see.
I tried role playing.
I'll read.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but like
I was
Apoth
just
like
reading
started
my
talking
spells.
over you, so like,
Yeah, I don't know. I know. It's slightly annoying.
can you like start over?
It's fine.
Or
Yeah,
can-
I was making a joke that he should throw you across.
Don't worry. Yeah. You'll see it in the
but,
video.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Okay.
just gonna be me like rolling my eyes then and just like, if anyone starts like jokingly reaching for me, just getting my claws out and just telling them to fuck off.
I go. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Don't get your claws out.
Right.
Fine.
Alright.
Fuck, I'm whispering now.
Alright,
Okay.
boys. Let's go quietly.
So.
You move to the next corridor.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the next corridor leads again through a tight-fitting area. It's only 5 feet wide, and there's just there's not a lot in there. It goes empty and empty. Get up with it over here, boys. Get in your order of march, one at a time.
Alright.
So,
Here we
how are you advancing, boys?
it was,
I think we should do this very slowly. We don't know what lies ahead, and if anything's to be believed by those villagers, there could still be those bats that they were talking about.
agreed.
You guys should. We should send one person in that has dark vision. See if they can. But I can't go in. We're gonna be discovered if I go in with my my light source.
Well, I have like
I wouldn't
super.
mind going in.
I have super speed and stealth proficiency. Just pointing that out.
I also
Mm.
got stealth proficiency. Is yours +6 or what's yours plus?
Don't worry about the
Um,
pluses. Who's going?
Okay, cool.
Who's going?
Cool.
Look,
I
shrugs and steps back, letting one of the other two go.
Go ahead,
Oh.
cat.
Unless Larry, you still have that spell? hanging, mate?
This thing over
Let's
here
not
is like,
overthink this.
is this supposed to like?
It's-
There's like
yeah,
a
it's
big
dark.
black thing right here.
Yeah, it's a big black thing right now.
What?
This area.
Yeah, we can't see anything there.
Yeah, I did that because you could see stuff.
Yeah, you
That
can
you
see
weren't
part
supposed
of
to see.
Something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, we're role playing, so
I meant to
mean,
say
Yeah.
something.
I
Yeah.
am slowly making my way forward then.
Why don't
Hold on.
Earwig and why don't we have Earwig and Lyric?
You're like, just keep going.
Earwig and Vamia. You wanna follow up behind him? Make sure
No,
he's alright.
we're sending one person. More. If we send it more, there's 3 times more chance to be.
Just to keep a
compromised.
distant eye on him.
Oh, well, let's not overthink
I'll,
this.
I'll
So
just
as
stand
you-
here and.
Mhm.
So as you
I'll
advance
Let's
stand
not
here in
forward-
overthink
case.
this. Let's not overthink this.
We're
As you
not-
advance
we're not-
forward, it's 7-foot high ceiling on the small side. If you come to about here, you'll probably see it, but that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I guess this is me like slowly like creeping my head around the edge.
What the fuck is it? Yeah, so there's like a natural chimney ahead of you. The chimney's 5 foot wide and has an abundance of handholds and footholds. There is a goblin standing in the room at the bottom of the shaft. He's just leaning on the side of the chimney, not really paying attention, like idly fiddling with his nails and the necklace on his neck. Yeah, he's just there, but he's looking directly through the corridor. This corridor.
Did he see me?
No, he hasn't seen you. You're just poking around the corner, and he's idle at the moment. I've only let you go there so that you can see what is there.
Alright, I'm gonna like go take one step back and look back up to the mirror and kind of like do like some very basic like sign stuff. I like point at my eyes and then put my finger up to like to indicate one and then pointing around the doorway.
I'm visually confused, but I think I get what you're saying. Kind of.
Yeah.
So
I guess I move it super slowly towards him. Or actually, no. I just like wave at them and repeat the gesture that he did.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mouth back. Actually, I can't. Fine. Fuck it.
I kind of give a thumbs up, if you will. Like an okay sign. Like, yeah. Not like enthusiastic.
What's the plan then, boys?
I don't see anything in the hallway up ahead, right?
A whisper to...
No, you don't.
A whisper to Lurk, and to Lea. You want to go a little bit further and back him up?
Look, just shrugs, clearly not fussed about
Okay.
which way we do it.
I move up to Earwig.
I think we can take one.
Yeah. I'd say so too.
You said there's one thing in there. Anything serious?
Okay.
Earwig?
To here.
How quick? Okay, now do you suppose it would be possible for me to do like any kind of like melee
never
stealth
mind.
attack on the guy?
He's right next to you, by the way. You can just tell him.
No, I'm like asking raging now.
What's the question?
Now, do you suppose there's any way that I could like do some kind of melee stealth attack on him if I'm just like quick enough, or is that
You'd
just
be
gonna be him yelling?
You'd do very well to run 10 feet at someone and get them. You know what I mean? The goblins have like big ears as well. They've got really good hearing and stuff. Like he'd hear you running at him, like you do have plate armor on. Well, no, you have armor on, should I say?
Well, leather armor.
Yeah, and a shield on your back and a rapier at your hip. You're also
I could
carrying
try.
a ton of daggers.
Is he looking this way, Earwig?
He is, yes.
I nod. Right. Well, I suppose I would just kind of get my bow out and just quickly step over here, and then just like do a quick
Okay.
bolting
Roll
at him.
stealth.
Let's see. That's a d20, right?
Yes, everything's a d20.
Plus your modifier.
Okay.
Is that good or?
No.
I don't see him anymore.
Goblin.
Going on.
I don't see him anymore.
Okay.
Vamia must have gone in a little bit further.
And wait, there. I just need to do another thing now.
Say again?
They're probably
Okay.
talking.
You slide across, and you are not noticed by the goblin. However, when you hit this side and look down this corridor, you begin to notice something you didn't notice there before.
In the room?
Yeah,
Oh
and
fuck.
they have seen you.
All right
but the
then.
you look and see a collection of humongous rats, like the size of large dogs.
Oh my
There's
god.
also several goblins in there, and they all look up. The rats are hissing loudly, and the goblins start screeching and screeching, which travels down the cave in an echo.
This reminds me of New York City sewers.
Uh, at the back of the cave is a goblin on some sort form of like large chair, like made out of like goblin totems and things like that. He points at you and hisses something, and then the giant rats begin to advance. Everybody,
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh
Everybody
boy.
panic.
Quick.
I'm sorry. My sound cut out. What happened?
I mean, we're rolling initiative, right?
yes we are.
Yes.
Where's my pen?
Leo
Okay.
got 12.
I heard that there were rats advancing. Was that the rest?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Well, that's weird.
Okay, Leo got a 12. Fox got that.
Yeah.
What did you get, Ark?
I got
20.
20.
Sorry.
20.
Oh, right. 20
What did
plus.
you've already rolled initiative, Fox?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Swear
nice,
I-
nice
yeah,
initiatives.
you have. Oh no, you
Now I
haven't.
have.
That's a
Oh,
nice roll for initiative right there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, definitely.
Who am I missing here? Apoff, what did you get?
15.
Okay. Both the goblins on the flank of the. Oh, hang on. Ding, 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 ding,
Oh.
ding,
Hmm.
ding, 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 ding. Beethoven, like you've never heard him before, because I really like this one. I've got.
It's like the only one you
Uh,
play.
Yeah, because it's only 10 minutes long. Ark, Vox, John, Apoff is there. So I've got Ark, Vox, Apoff. What did you get, Snipe?
17.
Okay, cool. Get to the good bit. There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Dance.
Is this for a bunch of rats?
Yeah.
The rats
Okay.
are attacking.
So the goblins on either flank of the chair, surrounded by the both of them, pull out their bows and begin taking pot shots at you.
God damn.
What's your AC?
Are you
Fuck.
behind cover?
Yeah, it should be kind of behind.
Well, it's 16. Presuming I have my shield out, I probably would have it out by now.
You have your longbow out.
Right.
planning
That's.
to-
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's 14 then.
That hits then. One hits for 4, and the other one also hits for 4. So you take 2 bow shots for 8.
Damn.
Arkstone, it's your go.
Okay, that's gonna be me moving up to at least here, and I'm going like back to the mouth of the corridor right now, and like readying an arrow, I guess.
I guess we all hear this.
Yeah, you can shout that. You've been seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, screeching
We've
and
got
hollering.
company!
Oh shit, I actually forgot to take this goblin's go, but I'm gonna roll a different initiative for him.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
There we go. So he can go.
We'll say he's the slow goblin.
Well, I guess I'm
The one that
probably
didn't pay
moving
attention to his mouse and stuff.
here, probably, and like
Isn't that most goblins?
readying
Okay.
an arrow like about this, here-ish.
Okay, Voxel, it's your go.
Okay, well, he said that I immediately start falling back to them and warn them that we got company.
What's up
Wait,
ahead?
actually, I'm gonna stand right here next to him.
Yep.
And just, yeah.
So you tighten the corridor together, yeah? I'll
Yeah.
allow it. I'll allow it. Readying a
And,
counter attack, I assume.
yeah, I'm readying a counter attack, yes.
Okay. The corridor starts filling with rats running at some pace at you. hissing and hollering like rats do.
Wouldn't I get an opportunity attack on the first one that comes through?
Yes, you do. I'm just moving them all.
Right.
Aleph, it sounds like your family reunion.
Cool.
Screeching rats. That's good.
I need to decide what weapon to use.
Oh.
Sorry,
You
be
say
right
that
back.
to me, being a genasi?
I go.
No, I'm
no,
a
Lurk.
drow. I've got probably more daddy issues
Yeah.
than you do.
I say,
Oh.
I say, Lurk, you got such good quips. You should have been a bard.
Why did I say genasi? Why did I think genasi?
Are you
I'm
rolling this
sorry.
attack arc?
Huh? Oh, right.
You didn't say you were finished raging.
No. Yeah.
You
I said I was just
hang
moving them.
on. Yeah, you said hang on.
Did I? I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said hang on. I'm just moving them. Yeah.
Right, that's gonna be
There, will you
a
get me a beer, please?
+5. Ham.
Negative. Yeah. There's so many of them swarming and rushing. Your shot just hits some space in between two of them running. Fox?
Okay, none of them attack me, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'm hitting this rat right here.
Yeah.
Cool. +7.
That's my last one. All right, thank you.
28.
You're out of beer?
Yeah, that hits.
That's sad.
Go. I'm 1d.
Tired.
Roll 1d10. Wait, what? My weapon was damaged, right?
-2, I believe yours was.
Yeah, so it's
just do
3
your
then.
norm. Yeah.
So
Rats.
how big are these rats? Are they like about like beagle sized? Or like
dog
bigger.
size.
They're like
I do-
dog-sized.
I do 4 damage.
Yeah, so you hit the rat, and it's like eyes all busted and everything, and it just hisses at you violently. Okay, the first rat is gonna go for Mr. Voxil, because he's pissed off. Let me have a look. And he like leaps at you, biting, but you just manage to kind of pirouette away and just avoid the damage. The second one goes for Arkstone, and that again, you both of you like in the corridor just like take one graceful step back together, and you kind of reset yourselves, blocking any more of the rats to come through. The Nigbat's turn. This goblin leans out and takes a shot through. The one that I forgot about, and hits you arc for 4 damage.
Neat.
Who's
I'm rolling really good right now, apart from on the rat attacks. Okay, John, even not John.
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Joe moves.
Joe Mama.
Yeah. Well, is it time for attack speak then, or is it after first?
After the initiative round 0.
Alright. I'm gonna stay at my position, do Toll of the Dead, Wisdom 13 save for this one that's already hit.
Definitely fails with a 2.
Alright. He takes 1d12 damage. Let me roll that up. Takes 10 damage.
Yeah, dead as fuck, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing basically burst. What the fuck?
Like its head just
Yeah.
like
He's a withered husk.
it just
Is
like
it?
curls up into a, like when an armadillo turns into a ball. It's
Yeah.
I mean, it being a rat, I think it would be funnier if it just went like.
doesn't
it's
explode, though.
technically a necrotic
It
attack,
doesn't
so
explode, yeah, yeah.
He'll probably look like a raisin.
It's rotting from the inside, and like it makes
Yeah.
horrible cracking noise as it bends its body, reeling
Yeah,
in pain.
as it's and then I'm gonna move.
Yep.
Up here.
Okay.
I got vision on this guy, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So I can attack both. But that's the end of my turn.
Yep. Okay.
I couldn't even see John. What the hell? Wait,
Yeah, I found a nook. I found a
Yeah.
cranny.
Okay. I just missed like 2 of you out. Snipe and Apoth both take your goes quickly.
I was gonna ask, but I thought John didn't
Yeah.
add his modifier.
Leor,
Um,
fucking.
Both of you just take your goes quickly. I fucked
yeah.
up.
Alright, I'll quickly yell to real quick to Vamir. Hey, how many of them over there?
I just look at him and go, "Get the fuck over here." That's
Nice.
All right.
Alright.
Take 1 luck point.
Oh,
Uh,
I keep on moving.
it. Thank you.
I'll cast. Excuse me. Bardic Inspiration onto. Who got the last hit? It was
Earwig.
Yeah, we
Earwig.
probably need to, yeah.
So Bardic Inspiration onto Earwig.
Mm-hmm.
This
Uh,
music's
that's
so
my-
loud.
I turned it down a bit.
Yeah,
Uh,
That's
turn it
my
you
down.
can turn
bonus
it down.
action.
It's on like the minimum volume on YouTube
Yeah.
as well. Like, look at it. It's like so low.
You could turn
And
it down
I'll
on
just-
Discord though, like on your end.
Yeah, we did it on our side.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll just ready an attack of.
Just get ready to
Excuse
insult
me.
a rat.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready a vicious mockery attack.
Insult the rats.
Okay.
Oh, they're not true Skaven.
Hey, Puff.
Ratatouille sucked.
Well, because combat just started and like I wasn't expecting character, I assume I haven't got my weapon out, so I summon my halberd and just move on to sit up here if it will let me. There we go.
Yeah, there
Yep,
you
so
go.
I'm standing here with a halberd. Also, that I can strike over them if anything takes this block.
You
by the
could
way.
strike this one. I'll allow it.
Already?
Yeah.
So you're letting me start with the halberd out, or do I have to summon it?
But yeah, you summon it for a bonus action, don't you?
No, it's a full action.
We made there's a house rule that object
Okay.
interactions counts as a bonus action.
Yeah, but that's he's summoning a weapon.
Oh,
Yeah, literally
not
a
a
weapon
house-
just a
that's
weapon
not a
just
house
appears
rule
in my
either.
hand.
Oh, okay.
Is that a full action?
As an action, you
Is
can
it a
create a
magic
packed weapon
weapon?
in your hand.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's
a magic weapon?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
magic
well,
weapons.
that should definitely be
Yeah,
an action,
like Lurk doesn't have any weapons on him; they just appear in his hands.
Yeah, if that's an action, mate, sorry, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, because Lurk obviously wasn't expecting this to happen, so he was just standing there without a weapon. So now he's got his halberd out.
Okay, excellent.
His
Is
rat
this,
stronger.
High terrain?
Yeah, you
difficult
need to
terrain?
climb up.
Do I need to do anything other than just move there?
You need to roll a dice. An athletics check. Do you want to
Okay.
go up there?
I do.
Okay then.
Oh.
Roll an athletics check.
Can you actually hit anything from there?
No, he
Hmm?
can't.
No.
Are you rolling this check? Or?
Yep.
Okay,
I don't
while
know.
that's
It's
happening-
just like it got really laggy for me.
Yeah, you try to climb up, but you just keep slipping,
Okay.
and you
where
lose
should
10
I?
feet of movement.
Well, I'm gonna end my turn here, so.
Okay, that's initiative round 0 after the boss takes his go.
Wait, what?
So it's initiative round 0, so you may take a minute to discuss tactics.
I think we're pretty much set up.
Good to go, yeah?
I think we're hold up. Yeah.
Do you
We
guys
could
want
fall
me
back.
to get more line
We
of
could fall
sight?
back here, and the goblin wouldn't be able to shoot arrows at us.
I
Yeah.
do like that. Yeah.
All right, then I'll
Probably.
move
Okay. Yeah.
back next turn, so the two of us are in the back, and then you three will basically block the entrance.
Yeah.
Or you two will block the entrance, right?
Yeah. Sounds right.
Bamir and Neerwig? Okay.
So like,
We can have 3 people. We can have 4 people attacking
did I
through
indicate
melee
that?
at the same time.
so like how did I do the
Yeah, like
thing
one
where it
person
like?
here, one person here.
Yeah, how do
and
I do
Dirk
this?
with his halberd in the back?
Yeah, like how do I do the circle?
Click and hold.
Click and
Mouse
hold.
and
Oh, you
Oh.
have to be on the mouse arrow. So the arrow at the top left.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was gonna like. So just like there, and there.
yeah. So they
Okay.
like
Yeah.
set up like
One.
this.
Right, that's been about a
two,
minute, boys.
Okay.
Goblins go. They don't do anything. Arkstone, your go.
Well, that's me switching to my buckler and throwing a dagger at, I guess, this one?
This
Because
game
I'm
you mean
guessing I
isn't-
can't get my buckler and sword out at the same time, is what I'm guessing.
No, you cannot.
Right, then that's gonna be my buckler out, and then I'm gonna do like a dagger throw.
Okay.
Just kind of like as I'm like moving backwards, I guess.
Go through your dagger.
That's, let's see, attack. And 5.
That hits.
That definitely hits.
Hmm.
Yep. Yeah, so the dagger hits it in the flank, and it just kind of hisses at you. Quite angrily.
So then at the same time, like retreating back to like this fallback position, I guess, and like just
Are
gonna.
you moving?
Yeah, like
Okay, the mouse takes a reaction attack against you and hits for... what is it? 1d... for 5 damage.
You're a cat. That's a mouse.
Fucking
How's
hell.
this working? What the fuck?
It's a lot of rats.
It is.
Well, can I like scramble up here next to Aeleth, or is he like just taking up all the
I
space?
had to end my turn there.
Yeah,
so.
he had to end his turn there.
Right, but is there enough room? What do you mean I can't?
Can't
Can't
willingly
end-
finish your turn in another creature's space.
Well, okay then it's over here, I guess.
You can still stand. I don't know if I should talk, but you can still stand here and be able to attack in here. Kill zone.
Shouldn't talk. Bastard.
You didn't
You're
say
out,
that,
you're,
so
you're out of the campaign.
you didn't say.
Ah.
Okay,
Roxfall, you
John,
die.
you didn't say that, so I can't do that.
Voxel Yoga.
I go stand there. No, it's fine. I move back.
No, Voxel, you gotta go
To
over
here.
there.
I just stand here.
Okay.
Kidding.
Oh, are you now?
It's the
I am.
rats' go.
No, not Apo. Oh crap! Apo's gonna die.
Oh,
I'm
Lurk.
fine.
Lurk, no.
I'll be fine.
He'll fine.
You
So
probably
three
will
rat
though.
atta- 3
Oh,
rat
just-
attacks.
He's like, I'm gonna take all these out in one.
AC.
Oh, I only have an AC of 12.
Okay, 1 hit for 3 damage.
Oh my god, this is like playing music for like you doing like a
second
heroic
hit,
sacrifice
nothing.
right now.
And a nat 1 doesn't hit either, so just take 3 damage, mate.
Yep, so it's 20 out of 23. Save changes. Yep. It's my go, right?
No.
No.
It's Snipes' go. We'll do it in the right order this time.
Okay.
Like, this music is like fucking you blowing yourself up on a bridge to stop the Balrog from getting over.
Ah,
So-
no.
I'm going to move over here.
Are you
Actually, I'm
moving?
just- Yeah.
Reaction attack from the rat next to you.
Hmm?
In fact, no.
No, I'm not.
actually,
I'm
no.
going around these guys. I'm going like here and here. I'm not going close to the rat. Oh wait, because of here?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that.
Oh, I'm shit. You
I
can
would,
if you want.
I would stay where you are.
No, I'm not gonna take the reaction attack on that.
I mean, there is a bit of wall right here. You could
Yeah, that's why
have
I'm
over there.
saying I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I just assumed.
Snipe's
I'm
turn.
My bad.
No, go ahead, Snipe.
If
you
it's
can
on,
move
just
free.
for future reference, if it's on a
Just-
diagonal, it can still.
Are you moving?
Yeah.
There you go.
And I'm gonna just let's see. I gave bark inspiration already. I'm gonna ready yeah, I'm just gonna ready vicious mockery for anything that goes into
Have
here.
you attacked anything this campaign?
Yeah, I claimed the kills, remember?
He opened up an ogre like a fish. By
Oh,
complete
yeah.
accident.
By falling over, yeah.
By falling over, man.
Apoff, your go.
Oh, he's only
Yeah.
killed. Yeah,
Start
sorry.
killing stuff.
Me?
yeah,
Can I do an action and then my bonus action, yeah?
that's... Yeah, you know this.
I know, I just wanted to make sure because I'm about to do some beautiful things. Yep. So I'm gonna smack one of these boys here with with a green flame blade. So that is my normal attack, which is 1d20 plus 5. Because I use my charisma modifier. Yep. Plus 5. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if it didn't, I'd be fucking shitting myself.
Is
So
it?
it's yada yada yada.
Oh, no,
yada,
thank you. Yeah, that hits.
Hang on 1 second. I'll hit that. Okay, then so I'm smacking this rat that's beneath me.
Mm-hmm.
So that is because I'm using a halberd. That is I'm gonna have to switch out of this in a minute. Action damage. It's 1d10 plus 1 damage, but I also get to add my charisma modifier because it's a packed weapon, so it's 1d10 plus 4.
You know you can just roll the dice without saying everything.
I know. I'm just doing that to myself. Sorry. Actually, next time I cast Hex, so it's that. So it's 7 damage, and then the one next to him takes 3 damage, and then I teleport the fuck away.
Okay, so that one dies that you've hit.
Yep.
That one, I'm just gonna delete it because it's easier. I don't want to clutter.
Deleted.
You teleport away with what, your bonus action?
Yeah, Misty Step. And this rat here. Oops, sorry, I'm a bit confused. That rat that's here takes 3 damage from being set on fire.
Okay.
Yep. And now I am behind. Well, I could be anywhere here. I'm gonna go here. So I'm here now.
Let me delete this because I deleted them because there's a lot of clutter about to be on the map. So
That's fine.
no blood splatters, please.
Yeah.
Because I need the map. Okay, there we go. After that is the next goblin who runs 5, 10, 15, 20 here, and he takes a pot shot at whatever his name is. What's your name again? Vaymir?
Did we forget John?
He does not.
Doesn't it
I don't know.
say
Cool.
on the bottom of the page though, like what everyone's name is?
It does.
Did you forget me? Or?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't. No, I
Oh.
didn't. John,
Alright.
now it's your go.
Alright,
We're doing it in
so,
the correct order this time.
Yep. So, none of these rats are hurt, right?
2 of them are. 2 at the front are.
This one?
The 2 at the front are injured, yeah.
One of them got
Okay, I'm
burnt,
gonna
the other one
do
has like a
Toll
dagger
of-
sticking out of it.
I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead on this one. Wisdom 13.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, wisdom 13. 9. Yep, fail.
Alright, it takes 12 damage for.
Dead. Dead. Again, this one curls up in death again. Cracking violent cracks and stuff. Anything else, John?
No.
Excellent. Boss skips his go. Goblins skip their go. Arkstone.
I am going to use a second wind right here. So that's, let's see, roll 1d10 plus 3 and recover 13 health.
Yep.
Then I am going to throw another dagger down here
Mm-hmm.
and then switch to Longthorn. So that's attack 5. Alright.
Can't draw a dagger, throw it, and then draw another weapon.
I can't.
No.
But didn't that work off the whole like open hand, free hand thing?
Mm-hmm. So you drawing another dagger?
Well, fuck it
Is
then.
your
I'll still have
open
my
hand.
shield out.
Yeah.
No sword then.
No, that will. Getting a shield out requires an action.
Sorry, what?
An open hand action. So you're drawing a dagger. Right? If you draw a shield, that's your interact with object action. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
but
can't draw a shield and draw a dagger.
have we changed the thing where if I have an open hand, I can just throw stuff?
You don't have that feat yet.
No, but you were letting us do that from the start.
No, you can't just. Yeah, at the beginning of combat, you can draw whatever weapons you want. But now we're in combat. Yeah. So at the beginning of combat, you can draw whatever you want free. Yeah. But as combat goes on, you can't pull out a dagger, throw it, pull a shield out, and draw a rapier. Like,
Well,
you can't
I'm
do
not
that.
throwing the rapier though, so.
Yeah, yeah. So you're drawing out a dagger to throw it, yeah, and then you can't use your other. Because
Well,
drawing
if
the
it's
dagger.
either dagger or shield, then I guess I'm getting up my shield.
Okay.
Kind of thought I already had my shield out, but okay.
No, because you had your longbow earlier, and you've just been drawing daggers to throw. Is that your go then? Just drawing a shield?
Guess it's gonna have to be.
Okay.
Now that we're suddenly
Foxtel?
changing the rules.
I haven't changed the rules. They are the
Huh.
rules.
It sounds like,
I didn't write D&D,
yeah.
mate.
Okay, I just ready an action to catch arrows.
That's such a cool thing. I don't know why
Deflect
that's so cool.
missiles. Yeah,
Deflect
deflect.
missiles.
Deflect
Isn't that's a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah, I just ready it.
So you
yeah.
can't ready a reaction.
You can use your okay, so
Yeah.
how does that work then?
So you just declare it as your reaction.
I did
when
that last time and you said I couldn't do it.
No, you can.
Oh, okay,
No,
well.
you couldn't do it last time because you'd already used your reaction.
Oh, okay.
You used your reaction attack, remember? And then...
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, never mind. Okay, cool. So, I just stand here, waiting. Guess I get ready to...
Okay.
Punch something
Counter-
really hard in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
The rats run in. 2 of them. One goes for Akastun. Doesn't hit. And the other one goes for Vamir. And that doesn't hit either, because I can't roll for Toffee today.
Can I ready vicious mockery on the rat?
Okay.
So that will be the reaction.
Okay. What does it
That's
do?
gonna be. I insult the rat.
Ratatouille sucks.
You have a. Ratatouille sucks, and I hate your face.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make you into Rat Steve. It's gotta do a wisdom check of 15. I hope rats aren't that wise.
They are not. Go ahead.
Have you met a
Cause-
smart rat?
Okay, so that's... The rats get snipe at your go after this. So,
Alright, so just, 2 damage.
yeah. Your go now.
Awesome insult. It's my go? Alright. They got rapier. And poke at the little firmy things.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be... Whoa.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You want me to roll for the other attack? Second hand?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit, I rolled initiative. Okay. Wrong macro. Those both hit. Rapier does 8 damage. Dagger does 6 damage. And then, yeah. That's it.
Yep, so you kill this rat here, yeah? So you just kind of double swipe with your dagger and rapier, and you just cut it down. Apoth?
Yeah, but I've just realised something. A couple weeks ago, I was saying I could move my Hexblade's curse from person to person, which is why I was just healing up. That's wrong. That's just the spell Hex I can do that with, so I'm sorry about that. I didn't realise that until I read through. So I'm going to cast... No, I'm not actually. I'm going to keep with what I've got. I'm going to lean over and smack the shit out of a... What to do that? Yeah, I'm going to smack a rat with a green flamed halberd. So this rat's getting smacked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming 17 hits.
It does.
1d10 plus 1. Yes. It's rolling. 6 damage, and the one behind him takes 3 flame damage.
I'm not gonna let that fly because they're not adjacent because of the wall. I assume they have to be adjacent.
Let me double check for you.
Remember, I wouldn't give sniper reaction attacks.
Yeah.
So I'm also gonna take
Yeah,
that away.
it doesn't have to be adjacent, but just within 5 feet. But I guess if you want to say that isn't 5 feet because of the
No,
rock, that's fine.
it is 5 feet, but like
Yeah.
I say, I didn't take a reaction attack on thingy before, so
I'm not disputing it. I'm saying that if you want to say it doesn't count because of the rock, that's fine. Yeah,
you do kill it though. So like you lean over Vaymir's shoulder and just dive a freaking glowing green blade of hatred.
A big shiny,
made out
big shiny beat stick. There you go.
Made out of freaking insults tears.
God.
This one here leans out and fires a bow at 3 up. It goes on arc, 4 or higher. It goes to arc stone. So I'll roll the attack.
It goes to arc or goes to arc.
No, I was picking. No. It was 4 or higher goes to voxel. Other one goes, but I rolled a 2, so it's going on arc stone, which hits for 5 damage.
Holy.
19 hits.
Don't kill the cat.
For once, it's not you that's getting violently beaten down. So
I am actually happy about that, but also
Oh,
not
actually,
happy.
sorry, no, 6 damage, so an extra 1 damage. Sorry.
Holy.
Yeah.
It's fine. You got like 6 more lives left or something.
John. He's got
I'm
loads of
gonna
HP.
cast.
He's fine.
I'm gonna cast at the front one.
Go ahead.
The Toll of Dead, Wisdom 13.
Yeah. Fucking hell, 5. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
You're a
That's
true
12
tank.
damage because it's already taken damage.
It hasn't taken any damage.
Okay, never mind. That's not my roll. That is this one instead. 2 damage.
It only takes 1d6 damage.
Yeah, it only takes 12 damage. D12 if it's already taken damage before.
Okay, yeah. So this one, like, it screeches in pain, but otherwise seems unfazed by the ringing bell. Ding,
Yeah, none of
ding,
these are
ding.
injured, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, go ahead.
That's my turn.
Goblins do this stuff. Axstone.
can we sign a petition to stop the goblins doing stuff, please?
Fucking goblins.
Yeah.
Goblins.
We need to stem their rights
We're
and
probably gonna
regulations.
fucking kill
It's
the
Axstone's
pregnant
go,
one.
boys. Come on, it's Axstone's
Yep, sorry.
go. Yep.
Well, that's my rapier coming out, so I'm getting kind of fucking tired of this boy up here. So that's gonna be a rapier attack on him.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
That hits.
Alright.
Yeah, that dead as fuck.
Alright, I one-shot the goblin.
Oh, did you hit the goblin?
Yeah, I was...
Oh, I thought you were hitting the rat. He's still dead. No, he's still dead on 10 damage. Yeah. Yeah. So you.
Yeah, I said I was getting tired of the goblin.
I thought you said boy. I'll be honest with you. I thought you said boy. I would have given him a +2.
I mean,
AC,
I
but you
haven't-
definitely hit him.
I haven't taken his loincloth off. I don't technically know.
No, I thought you said boy. Who's after? Fox in.
Fox, are you adding symbols?
Yes, I'm
Oh.
a fister.
So,
I
I was wondering what was
I
going
don't-
on, man.
stand here, I guess, and I just hit the rat. I boop the rat with my long stick.
Go ahead, buddy.
And I boop the rat.
Bippity boppity.
Do you
boop.
boop the snoot?
You don't boop
Do
the
I
snoot.
I know snoot boop.
Yeah, you know
well-
snoot the boop.
No, fuck.
Cool.
What now? Because you can't finish your turn there.
Blah, blah, blah. I use. I don't know. Actually, what
Well,
I could do.
You
I
need
can't-
to move.
Yeah, but okay, you know what? I'll just move, and the rat will try and snibble
It
me.
does, and a 19 hits for 3 damage.
That's
rats.
some.
That's some rat.
That's
Yeah.
some
Fuck that
pain.
rat.
That's some
Don't
painful
leave the
toes.
formation.
Well, it's like a rat the size of a
Champion
German
here, but
Shepherd,
whatever.
so.
Okay, the rat. This one's gonna move up here. Both rats are gonna go for Arcstone. One doesn't hit, and that doesn't hit either. Parrying blows away with your shield like a boss.
Might is. No, I'm saving our riposte, so never mind.
No, you're not riposting now?
Well, there's like 3 more guys coming up down the hallway, so you know.
I can't read at the moment. Who just went? Snipey, sure go.
This guy would not be in my line of sight, right?
You can move.
Alrighty. Move up there. Whoops. Real quick. I'll do a stabby stab at
Mm-hmm.
at that guy.
Yeah. Doesn't hit. Oh no, wait. Yeah, 24 hits. Sorry, I saw Vox.
A 24 doesn't hit a rat.
No,
Yeah,
I heard the beep, looked at my screen, and I saw Voxel's 8, and I was like, that doesn't hit. And your result hadn't come up on my screen. It beeped and then come up later. Yeah, 2 hits, mate. Yeah, so 1d8 and 1d4 plus whatever.
4. Add 4. So 7. So 11 damage.
Yeah. That dead.
That's a lot of damage to a rat.
Yeah, so the first one killed him, and let me give you some advice here, right?
Don't.
Yeah, so when you declare your attacks, you've got to be really specific, because you said, I'm going to attack this rat, and you rolled both of your attacks. Okay? So if you roll an attack, yeah? If you said, I'm going to use my first attack to do this, yeah?
I see what
And
you're
then
saying.
if you said, right, now I'm going to use my bonus action to do this, right, but if you say, I'm going to attack this rat and roll both of them before I can say anything to you, but your attacks are declared and gone. Like, have you ever played 40k or anything? It's like that.
Not 40k, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
if you-
completely understand. I'm sorry.
It's like when you split attacks, you know what I mean? So if you charge into some 2 things, declare all your attacks into one, and kill it in your first attack, you've just lost all your attacks.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, you're just spending it all on the one.
Yeah, so there's, like I say, this is why we've got this little tutorial area, so we can iron all this out.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, that was my bad.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no. This is what it's here for. We make mistakes now, so that when the giants all stand on your faces later.
They can try, but I will teleport away.
Who's after Snippet? Mr. Epoth.
Yep. Let me have a look. See at what I can smack. You know what? Because
Hang
there's
on.
a very tight alleyway. I've
2
decided
seconds,
I'm-
Epoth. 2 seconds, mate.
I'll just do my attacks anyway. Don't worry about it. No, it's just me.
What's the reach of the halberd?
I'm not moving up any closer than I have to, so I'm staying here.
I mean, it's
No,
a
I mean,
pole
cast
arm, right?
spells.
How far does it go? 20 feet?
What did you cast,
20.
Mr.
Oh, do you want to take a guess at spell I'm casting?
Oh,
All the
yeah,
way
yeah. Go
back
ahead,
here?
roll damage, buddy.
Right, yeah, let me just double check something. So it says, because for some reason a couple of features aren't coming up on my sheet.
Nice.
Roll damage, you little
Jurassic
bitch. I want
appears
this
and
combat
we all
over.
die.
Yeah, sorry, I was just
There's a lot of
just
combat
checking.
left
So
to go.
I don't have agonizing blast. I don't think so. It's just
A wild
Damage.
Jurassic appears and we die. The end.
checking to ask.
Yeah, that one kills that one. This is why
Yeah.
I roll HP, because none of you ever know which one has which.
So it
Did
gets
I just delete one of
blasted
you?
to submarines.
Yeah, it begins to disintegrate and like...
Gooey bits go everywhere.
Is that baby that smells like that? Holy smokes.
Have you just cooked a baby?
No, I haven't cooked the baby. She's cooked something in her friggin' backside.
Oh boy.
Eldritch Invocations.
babies.
Oh, yeah, I took improved packed weapon, yeah. Oh, I've been rolling my weapon damage wrong. Oh well.
Crazy Brits, right?
So that was Epith. He's dead now. The boss is going to do this. Okay, now it's the goblins go. This one's going to come up here and fire an arrow at the only one he can see. Fucking hell, that hits, but only for 3 damage this time.
Only 3 damage.
Yeah, it is only 3. Ah. Minus 3. And with that, he's then going to fall back. This one's going to move forward, and again, firing. Oh my god, I just dropped that dice. I dropped it in. Firing again. That one misses. You'd be glad that one misses, because he rolled a 6 on damage. And he too is going to move back.
Is he dead yet?
Who, me or them?
You! I'm surprised you're still kicking.
Still
He's
here, I'm
fine.
afraid.
He's got like 20 HP left.
Oh, that's good.
It's
He's only been taking like 3 or 4 damage a pop. They're only goblins, boys. You don't need to be scared of goblins at level 3.
No,
Well,
they
I
still
was
sit
more
around the
scared of
corner.
the entire room full of, like, German Shepherd-sized rats, so...
Yeah.
But again,
You're
they're
a
weaker
cat,
than
dude.
goblins. What do you call it? Like I say, remember when you were level 3 in that room in the other campaign, and like I had a goblin boss in there who could spawn new goblins, and I literally couldn't spawn them fast enough before you to replenish them. Like, you're pretty powerful against goblins.
I
at
had a
level
lot of fun just filling the whole entire floor with blood. Started, like, adding, like, blood trails from everyone walking around and stuff.
Exactly.
What's it been like? 5 turns? I'm just thinking the bardic inspiration.
Who's
trying to keep
beating
track.
a fucking piece of glass up?
Cora's playing drums with a bowl.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, how did you know that was a bowl, you uncultured
First I
swine?
bang your mum, then I bang your drum.
Axstone, your go.
Well...
John. Is it John?
What?
John, right?
Isn't it mine?
No, it's
feel like-
Axstone's go.
Yeah, he's-
Did I
he's got
friggin'
plenty.
skip out John? Right, John, take
Yeah.
a go. You wouldn't have been able to see anything anyway.
Well, the thing is, I would have, if I didn't see anyone, which I didn't, I would have made a reaction, like prepare a reaction. If I see anything popping up here, I would cast.
You wouldn't be able to see that far with
What do
your
you mean?
torch. You've only got
It's-
a torch,
And what's the view range?
like 20 feet into a dark cavern.
Somebody back them up on that? Is that true?
Yeah,
Yes.
a torch
Yeah.
only emits dim light, and dim light is like... Dim light is like... I don't know how to describe it. Dim light is still barely visible. Dim light is darkness. Dim light
Oh
is
my
basically
God.
real life darkness.
You gotta be kidding me. Then I couldn't have made half the attacks I made.
He doesn't need to know that.
Well,
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
I mean, I have a 30 feet view range, so I assume that's because I have a 30-foot torch.
yeah, a torch burns for 1 hour, providing dim light in a 20-foot radius.
Ah, fuck.
Listen,
Excuse me, wait.
you're a priest, the
bright
gods
light
were
and-
guiding your hands.
Hold on. Providing bright light in a
We
20-foot radius.
realized our mistake. We'll move on. Now we know.
Yeah,
It's fine. you would have moved closer. You
would.
would have moved closer if we knew, and you
But
would have
it
made
does
all the
say-
same attacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I stood here, I would have hit everyone here.
Rager?
Did the goblin run here? From pointing?
Yes.
Alright,
There's
so
one
then I
thing-
didn't hit him. Still readied my attack, and I didn't hit anything.
Mhm.
Real
Alright.
quick, it does say bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Wait, so I did see them.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Additional 20 feet.
You mostly hit stuff out here anyway. To be fair.
Right.
You?
Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck, Sarah?
So I could then technically see him with a bright
Mhm.
light. Which means I would have done an attack of opportunity on him.
Sure, whatever.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to retcon and
No, it's cool,
navigate,
man.
but that's really what I would have done. And this guy
Was
not
it
taking any
DC
damage.
13, yeah.
No, Yeah, DC 13 Wisdom.
19 saves.
Nice. So it doesn't any damage if
Yeah.
I recall correctly. Yeah, it doesn't take any damage.
Alright,
Okay.
is it still my turn or what?
Yes, now it's your turn. Let's go.
Alright, then
Unless you want to do a tactics talk quickly.
well, it's like 3 goblins though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna... because I don't know exactly where they are, I think I'm gonna move up to about here first. And since there's nothing there, I guess that's... Let's see. Wait, that would be more like... Yeah, alright. Just fucking... Shh. Because I'm just charging up here and fucking
Excuse me, what?
Less.
stabbing this boy right there.
Go ahead.
Purple worm.
Wait, what?
Does 14 hit?
It does not, I'm afraid.
It does not.
Yes, it does not. Yeah, so
Did-
Goblin was like using the rock formations to his advantage, and you failed to hit him. Anything else?
Do I still have those 5 points, by the way, or have you like started having them?
No, no, you still have them.
Well. How many points would it take extra to hit him?
I'm not telling you that. You tell me how many points you want to spend.
Well, in that case, I guess I'm just here now, because I'm gonna get opportunity attacks on me if I do anything else.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh, right, fucking Bardic Inspiration. I completely forgot about that. That gives me like an extra 6, whatever, right?
Yeah, d6, roll a d6.
How
Right.
good you remembered. Wow.
Now you hit.
Alright. Then, link damage on that. 10 did kill the other guy, right?
Yeah,
Alright. Then that...
but it doesn't kill this. No, it doesn't kill this one.
Alright, let's see. I started like... Where was it that I started? Like... Was I here?
I don't
Or was I
remember,
here?
actually. I know you've used, you moved 10 feet and then you moved another 15 feet, so you have 5 feet of movement left.
Actually, I have 25 feet of movement left.
Okay. 20,
Because-
you have 55 feet of movement.
Cat. Feline agility.
Is that an action?
I'm pretty sure it's a bonus.
Okay.
And I also think we already had this conversation, so, you know.
I've got to remember every rule. You've only got to remember yours.
Oh shit, my whole thing is freezing for a second. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And that's back here then, I guess.
Feet,
I'm assuming I can't get up here with just 5 feet left, right?
Where's here? I can't even see you.
There.
Oh,
You haven't moved on my screen.
Oh, I
Yes.
haven't. Okay, so you know that little cliff thing right to the south of the, like,
no, you
yeah.
need 10 feet of movement.
Right. Now, what is everyone's climbing speed then? Because I think that's I think I'm supposed to have
Yeah.
slightly more.
No, so climbing feet is different, right? If you move 20 feet, if you have 50 feet of movement, yeah, and you have 20 feet of climbing feet, if you move 20 feet, you can't climb 20 feet then.
All right.
Makes sense.
Well,
yeah.
where I am right now then, just
Um,
right between Vabir and Aelith. So that was just me just fucking zooming in there like a cat-shaped rocket and just like leaning forward real quick out around the corner, just stabbing that guy through the neck, and then just like zip-zooming right back in there and like.
you still haven't moved on my screen. I don't know where you're
He's
supposed to be.
moved, yeah. He's
He's
right
I'm-
on top of me.
I moved
Yeah,
like a
hang on, let
year
me-
ago.
me and Vox.
Let me refresh my.
No, don't do that.
Cool. Voxel.
I don't know if anyone else reacts to like have I like suddenly just zoom right in and right out again.
No, we don't.
Oh well,
Yeah.
guess you've seen it by now.
We kind of go. Whoa. I kind of go. Damn. Did my eyes betray me or something? Fucking
Okay,
quick boy
cool.
right there.
I struggle to
Noticing
hold back a
that
small
we
smirk.
haven't actually had any rats move through the tunnels. I take my chances and move in. Fuck, I forgot the word. Also telling them to the rest of the group to move with me, just in case. So I'm going to move. Wait, I just want to quickly see how far I can move. 35 feet. So I can move. Wait. I can move here. Here. I can move to there. Yeah. So I'm going to just move as fast. Actually, no. I'm going to move to here. And I'll ready an action. Because I don't want to go in alone. I don't know what's there.
Oh mate, something's up with my D&D here.
Hmm?
Nobody's moving for me. Hang on. Let me log in again.
Yeah, because for me it was the dice rolling took a long time. Could have just been some lag.
Maybe it's because you're streaming too.
Maybe.
Oh, you're streaming.
Oh yeah, just the music.
Oh yeah, right.
It don't care, man. It just do.
Is someone else in the house using internet too?
No, just a TV. I don't even think. Right, there we go. Where did you move to, Vox?
We didn't move yet.
Haven't moved yet. I'm still deciding. I should just go. Oh, well, apparently I'm in a rock.
Don't worry about that, bro.
Right.
Rock on.
Nice. I'm gonna
Yes.
steal that.
I want to move to. Okay, so I move here. I see the coast is clear. I call them to move up with behind me, and then I move here. Oh shit! Fuck it. Whatever. I can
You
still
say
move.
that.
Got 5 feet of movement left.
I move up to this guy. Fuck it. And I beat him with my stick.
Oh, Cora, don't sneeze on my book. Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh.
Yummy.
Literally opened my D&D
Oh,
rulebook. I just
come
went.
on. Just give me that. Just give me that 20, bro.
Yeah, that hits, buddy.
1d8. That's your 1d8, not 1d10. I don't know why I did that. Plus 3.
By the way, I'm seeing some numbers that I'm guessing I'm not supposed to see over here.
Wait, is it? Wait, well, hold up.
What
I want
numbers?
to make sure.
There's
11 and 9.
I don't know what that is. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
What?
I don't
No,
know where
I did
they've
6
come.
damage.
I don't know how they've got there. I
What
don't
the hell?
know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
What
19
numbers?
and 10. Oh,
I-
weird.
Don't even know how they got there.
I don't even see numbers.
Yeah. So you swing the thing, your quarterstaff. Oh wait, is that -2 as well?
No, that's already with the -2 added.
That is with the -2 already. Excellent.
Yeah.
So you just swing it and you cave this fucking goblin's little fucking dork face in.
Cool.
Uh,
That's it.
yeah.
And I'm staring at this ugly motherfucker over here. The big
mm,
grin on my face.
Night.
Alrighty.
You good?
Whoa. Are you
Just
okay?
whilst Night
Is this
takes
all
10
around?
years to do his turn, I'm gonna go get another beer.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm done.
Who's dying? Yikes.
John, you
Are
joking?
those sneezes?
Ugh. A fucking whole mouthful of cider just went down the
What are
wrong
those
pipe.
noises?
Okay, that one wasn't me, but I think I just swallowed like half a mouthful of cider with my lungs. So
Good.
Oh, right, have you done your turn yet, Snipe?
Yeah. I'm just moving there, and I'm gonna ready. Actually, I'm gonna cast. Where is it? What's the name of it? I'm gonna cast.
just pretend I'm coughing up a hairball.
In the middle of combat.
Oh, I have to touch him for that.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
That's a touch. All right. Now I'm just gonna ready. Vicious mockery.
Yep, so you've
If
ready
anything
vicious
appears
mockery.
here.
Yep. Okay, Apoth?
Yep, let me just have a look at the scene quickly. I guess I'm gonna do some movement. Let me just get my ruler sticky out. Oh no. This 30 feet. So I can go to about. I can go. So that's 15 feet. Then another 15 feet would be here. Okay. So let's go first 15 feet, and then. Ooh.
To here was your point. To
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I was just having a look.
No, he can make it to here.
No,
I
'cause it
could
was-
dash to you, but I don't see the point. No offense. So I'm gonna just actually, yeah, I'll dash in and. Oh,
you don't need to.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Oh, okay, I see.
Right,
You
I've
made a-
dashed. I've made a
Wow.
terrible mistake.
Oh,
Mhm.
hi.
Yeah, you could have blinked,
John?
didn't you?
No,
Hi,
I blame would have been
Luke. How
wasted
you
a
doing?
spell.
Yeah. Let's see how far I can get with my 30 feet.
How you doing, Luke?
Terribly.
Them table smellies.
You need to move like this, John, like that.
Oh,
Oh no, in fact, no, you don't. No, you
Have you got any more of those
Okay.
magic brownies?
Plenty.
I can get. What? Can you remove your shit? Reading. There you go.
don't. It's
Okay,
this
there you go.
spot. You can get here, yeah.
I
Damn,
get
John's
here.
acting all aggro tonight.
Am I?
No, we're
Sorry.
tormenting you.
Remove your
Uh,
shit.
Okay, I move. I fuck. What I do?
Oh, you fuck.
I'm fucked. I can't move further than this. Guess I'll dash as well. And move.
You're all dashing. You're leaving me behind, bitches.
Mhm.
Dashing to here.
Dashing through this
That's an
swamp.
action, right?
It
Yeah,
is.
that's
That was sensible. Okay. Goblin boss draws his scimitar and takes 2 attacks at John.
Oh.
You're gonna lose more than a finger now.
Okay, the first one misses because I rolled a 2,
Uh-huh.
and the second one hit. No, what's your AC?
15.
15. No, I do not hit.
Nice.
You lucky motherfucker.
You lucky motherfucker. Goblins are both dead. Axstone, your go.
Yeah, let's see. Guess I can move to. Oh, let's see. Here? Wait, fuck. Oh, my thing's lagging. Here, I think.
Cool.
So, I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, that's gonna be me switching to a dagger and throwing that at Boss Boy. Or can I do that around this rock thing?
Yeah,
Can I?
I don't
Okay,
see why
then.
not. I don't see why you can't just lean out and do it, you know what I mean?
Alright, well, that's gonna be
Wait, I take
What?
a shot at you.
disadvantage because it's right outside of my range.
Is he?
Does 13 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Alright then.
Boxil.
Cool. I immediately gracefully dash towards the goblin doing 20 backflips and attempt to do a flying kick fuck slap with my um quarterstaff.
Do dexterity
What?
check.
Bro, if you do one backflip, that's your action.
Okay, no, I just moved. I just walked to him.
Okay.
But I still do a kick fuck slap with my quarterstaff.
I'm dying for a piss. Go on, Betty.
Yes, it's actually +7. I've been fucking my rolls up the whole time.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I do 1d8 +3,
You want to repeat that? Sorry.
and then I do a flurry of blows.
Lovely jubbly. Go ahead, my friend. So you've done 5 so far.
Oh, it's +7. Fuck. So it's 17.
That hits. You want to do your other one?
Yeah, your bombs. +7.
Right, roll your first. Do me a favor, Vox.
Woo!
Roll me another d20.
20 +7.
No, just a d20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude. Dude.
That would have been backflip worthy. Come on.
Yeah, I'd have let you backflip him.
Anyways, okay.
Oh, so do your 1d4 plus.
2.
Is it plus 2?
2D. It's 2D.
No, do your first one and
Okay.
then do your 2d4.
1d. Okay, it's 1d4 +5.
9. So
Nice.
far you've done 14 damage.
1d
Now 2d4 plus 5.
5.
Oh, fucking hell. Let's tally this up, right? So you've done 5,
25.
14, 23 damage. No, 25 damage, yeah,
25,
sorry.
yeah.
Voxel, you've just one-shotted the final boss of this dungeon.
Yeah!
Fucking
yeah,
hell yeah! Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
rushing towards him with rage and fury. I smash his kneecap. As he's falling to the ground, I hit him back up in the air. Whilst he's mid-air, I do a roundhouse kick. I roundhouse kick him into the wall, shattering his spine, and he's just coughing up blood everywhere.
That's so fucking badass.
Fuck! I can't believe you just one-shotted the goblin boss at the end.
We Jet Li movie now, bitches.
Oh man, imagine if he tripped 20 at that as well. I'd have let him do like 80 backflips on the way and fuck his kids or something, I don't know.
You see 2 goblin kids scurry out from the shadows.
And Faymir,
Like, he just-
Right now.
Faymir under the zip in his fly.
Oh my god.
You guys might want to leave the room.
I'm finding inner peace!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna show you what the priest did at my temple.
I'm so fucking calm right now.
Guys, this is going on a recording, remember?
Yeah, there
Oh.
goes the monetization.
I'm not monetizing this anyway, though, so.
Sorry, kids.
We ain't getting monetized.
Apologize to the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, ask your parents. They'll tell you what we are talking about.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All right. What do we do?
Oh boys, well fucking done. Well
Nice.
done.
Alright.
You
Right,
you need
first
a
and
quick
foremost, let's take a quick break. I need a piss. I'm going to say goodnight to my daughter.
I'm gonna grab more alcohol.
Me too. I
please.
think I'm moving on to wine now, so my DMing skills are about to go south fast. Right.
Bear in mind
Cool.
is fine, man. Bear in mind is fine.
Right, we actually might be able to, depending on how the next bit goes, chapter 2 could be starting next session.
Nice.
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 Nice. Right, okay, I'll be back in a sec. 10 minutes,
Total.
boys, yeah?
Bye.
Alright, fuck, I just got custom music working on the next stop.
Custom what?
Custom music. Gonna be sick. There's gonna be like fucking the stall music when you guys get detected is gonna be gonna be sick.
Metal Gear Solid.
No, it's not gonna
Really?
be Metal Gear Solid though. It's gonna be more like
Oh, okay.
oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm thinking, what was the one from Metal Gear Solid? It was the exclamation point, right? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, like "Dee." Sick.
Totally sick.
I'm wondering how fucking far I'll go, how many songs I'll add. So, this is gonna be a stealth op, so you guys are gonna be like fucking sneaking around and shit, and it's gonna be pretty quiet. Not a lot's gonna happen in some periods of time, so filling it up with music is a good way to break the monotony, I guess, kind of thing.
Break
that's
the
good.
anatomy.
Monotony. There you go. Monotony.
Yeah, no, it worked well.
I think you just came up with like a alright slang right there. Breaking the anatomy is like what Voxel just did.
I didn't say oh, I said M at the beginning, definitely. So I think it said autonomy or something. Autonomy.
Yeah, metonymy.
It's like that when people say fucking what's the thing? Shit. Can't think right now.
What?
I can't for the life of me remember the word right now. It's like a word that people say wrong all the fucking time. Americans.
Trying to think. There's so many.
I mean, with two Brits there, I'm sure they're gonna say there's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like
I think nuclear is one. Because
Aluminium is the worst.
everyone...
Aluminum. Like,
What?
aluminum. That's not
Aluminum.
a word. You should die in a hole.
Oh my god.
fuck you, America.
I'm sorry. Aluminium.
Yes, it is aluminium.
No, it's aluminum. Damn it.
No, it's not. It has never been, and it never will be, because the amount of innovation that comes out of America is about the same as what comes out of my goddamn ass. It's absolute
We
shit.
invented frickin' aluminium foil. There you go.
Yeah, okay, you took something and made a shitty version of it. Good job.
No, we made a great version. It protects you against 5G.
Oh yeah, it's when people say ask you a question.
Can I
Yes.
can I ask you a question?
You know, honestly, conspiracy nuts kind of take a lot of stock in like aluminium foil. Like, if we really think the government is capable of all this like crazy shit, do you really think like a thin layer of like not even really metal is going to protect you?
Yeah.
Like, I just
It's
don't
like,
get it.
hiding under your desk for a nuclear attack.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's
Hide
super
under your-
effective, bro. Didn't you see
hide
how many
under your
Japanese
blankets.
survived?
Thank you, Voxel. I told
Hide,
you, man. Nobody believes me.
hide under your blanket because the boogeyman's coming. He's not gonna
Also-
realize there's a big bulge on the bed.
Hmm. A big bulge on the bed?
Huh?
Sorry. I don't know if that's a cultural thing, but that's pretty fucking weird.
No, I mean like because you're obviously under the sheets, under the blanket.
You're making it even more weird.
Yeah, ooh.
I could
Sorry,
make
man,
it
I
even
ain't
weirder.
into
I
that
could
kind of
transition
stuff.
this into kind of like a Shrek is love, Shrek is life thing.
Hmm. That's more like it.
Maybe I want the boogeyman to see me. You don't know.
I don't believe in the boogeyman story. I have something worse.
Cheetahs. And they hungry.
Yeah, this one rapes you. I'm not joking though. Our boogeyman is fucking.
Here's my comeback. No, he doesn't.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Damn.
Tokoloshi.
Hot burn, man.
But it's cool that like every culture has their boogeyman.
True. That or like their Sandman.
Yeah. Or the tooth fairy.
Really?
Well, there's the. I mean, there's two. There's a tooth fairy, and then there's the mouse.
The mouse.
In
What's
Norway,
that?
in Norway, they have one that comes out of the toilet.
Bless you.
Don't you know about the mouse?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
What's the mouse?
just like the tooth fairy, he takes your teeth and gives you money.
You
Right.
put it under your pillow?
He put it in a shoe.
Oh.
So you put the tooth in a shoe. The mouse comes. He takes the tooth and he puts in money. You know, like he exchanges it for money.
Okay, so your
Huh.
tooth fairy is a mouse.
Yeah, always is.
I'm back.
I actually think that's
Go back.
pretty damn cool.
They could make a Disney movie out of that.
Out of what?
Rat-tat,
The
Tooth
fuck, I don't know.
fairy.
I can't remember what he was called, but like the mouse. Instead of the tooth fairy, it's a mouse.
Pinky in the brain.
Oh man.
What?
We were talking about mice. I actually had no idea what was going on, so I just assumed we were talking about Pinky in the brain.
I don't know
God,
what that
I
is,
love
but
that
okay.
show. No, we were talking about there's a tooth fairy version of instead of the tooth fairy, it's a mouse.
It's like the
Yeah.
Tooth Fairy's persona.
Rat-tat tooth fairy.
Reggie?
Yo.
Yeah,
Are we
okay, I
ready
see
to
you
go?
there.
You
Just
good?
checking if you're there.
Who we waiting on?
Yeah, well, I don't know. We were kind of waiting for you, so
Yeah, you, buddy. Nobody else left.
guess if I slowly sheathe my sword and walk slowly up there and said I guess a Goblin King is just a goblin after all.
Oh, you know we were talking about British food the last time. There's one thing I forgot to mention.
I think we can go back to the game now.
Yes.
And before that, Terry's chocolate orange. You guys are freaking brilliant.
Ooh, yes. Do like cherry chocolate orange.
Do love a bit of chocolate orange, I do.
I couldn't
I
get one. I
am.
couldn't get one for my missus last because she always has a Terry's chocolate orange for breakfast on Christmas Day, and I couldn't get her one last year. Everywhere I went, they were sold out. Right, and she didn't get a Terry. Fucking hell! I thought we were getting divorced. It's like shit, son.
Do you have the ones that you need to like beat into a table to like open it up?
Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have those too.
Are they called something else over there? Are they?
No, it's just like chocolate orange, but in Norwegian. So-
Yeah, obviously. But,
Oh, they're brilliant. Anyways.
Cool. Yeah, so the Goblin King like makes some horrible death noises, where his bones breaking from some
Oh, fuck. His skull's probably caved in from. a
yeah,
first
like
attack.
some horrible kicks that Mr. Voxil delivered. The room becomes a bit more obvious to you now, the din of battle. Like you're taking it in a bit more now. I'll just describe the room to you boys. So it's a 10-foot high cave. There's dead goblins around, and obviously the stench of dead rats. There's like just some sort of like raggedy, horrible altar things to some strange goblin lord.
Which corner? Where is that?
Basically where Hark is now. He's like died next to his throne. Basically, there's no
This
totem
is
for
Hark.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hark was was his name. And could speak common.
Yeah. Well, he's dead now.
Yeah, he's dead as
Fat
Oh,
load of good
do you know
dead
what I
meat
was-
'em.
Do you know what I was gonna do before you all dashed in there? I was gonna get him to challenge Voxel to a one-on-one, but we all saw how that would have ended anyway. 'cause I was like, come on, we'll try and make it cinematic, but then you
He
all
was
sprinted in.
mid sentence, and I was just like, "Fuck you."
You all like sprinted in, so I was like when John ran right next to him, I was like, well, that's out the window. So we'll just
Leor's not a pussy.
So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll just crack on. Like it just popped into my head. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it, and maybe they'll like have some. And then
Well, I have noticed this lady up here for a while ago.
Wait there. Yes. So to the north end of the cave is a smaller outcropping of a cave. There is like a wooden, like you know, like the front of an American jail cell, like you see on the movies, like but
Hell
made out
yeah.
of wood. Very makeshift. You know what I mean? Like goblin, like it's tied together with like.
Wild West.
It's like a Japanese prison camp.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. But it's like a 6 foot high. It doesn't like she could climb over it, and there's like it could be easily broken. There is a woman in there cowering. She's like curled up in a ball. She looks like she's been beaten. She is like crying and looking at you, and the more observant of you will notice that her stomach is very swollen as well.
As in
Oh,
she's
yeah.
pregnant.
Yes.
The dwarf said that.
So she's like there, like weeping, like not like through sorrow. She's just like besotted with emotion right now. It's like you know what I mean, like hormones. You know, am I right?
Right?
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put one hand around some of the like poles and like wave Emir over, like, hey, you wanna like help with this?
Poles?
I don't
Well,
know
because
anything about
it's
that.
like now, yeah, weren't there like a bunch of like makeshift like bars in the way?
Yeah, he means
yeah.
the makeshift jail cell. Yeah,
Okay.
so a couple.
Yeah, okay, no, okay, sure, I walk up to it, I
Yeah,
guess.
a couple.
Guessing
of
we
you
just
all
like
grab it.
yank
Yeah,
that off.
There's no need for a strength check on this. Like I say, it's mainly just that.
Fuck, we all want to fucking get on this lady, man, for the roleplay. We're
There's
all fucking
also
fighting at the chomps. We're like, fucking.
there's where there is this dead body, there is also a butcher's table and like a pot basically in the center of the room that looks like
I run over to this lady.
she's dead.
Is she's dead?
Yeah, no, she's like it's like throat cut and like semi gutted. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's-
she's dead for a while
she-
as well.
not a while, but
Like very recently is what I'm asking.
an hour or so maybe.
Okay, that's way too much.
If
One
we hadn't short rested.
One quick way you could put it is ask what color the blood is, if it's like red or just brown.
She's dead. Right? She dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's dead. Did I
But
set
how
my
dead
face?
is she? Oh.
No.
As
I
fuck.
was fearing the dying. If she got executed by those fucking goblins while we were fucking running in here, I would have been able to save her. But no.
She's been gutted, mate. You
Yeah.
can't say that.
There's no way of
just
saving her.
just so you know, I take the book that has the list of villages and all that there is, try and figure out who this one is, and just put a line through their name.
Well,
You know,
Oh,
Do you know her
the-
name?
yeah, the list.
you
that
don't
I
know
have.
who she is.
yeah, I know, but I mean, it says like it's got detailed descriptions of what they look like. You said in the first session.
Oh, it does, yeah.
yeah. So,
So
I'm
yeah,
I just a little bit of flavour. That's all.
it
Mm.
just describes her as Darthag Ulgar.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh no, I
she-
don't need to name. It's just what look.
She was just your basic. She was one of the ladies in waiting for the So they like very pretty lady would have been, but like I say, she's been desecrated.
Mhm.
Like there's a pot in the room, like that is clearly being used to cook the villagers that have been taken. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you
Oh,
guys
fuck, I
all
got
no
hiccups.
no strength check required. I'll just allow it. The
What's your name?
the
Again?
you pull the jail cell down, and the woman in the cell like kind of starts shifting backwards a bit, and cowering a bit more. And she backs up all the way until her back hits the wall.
I'll kneel down and bow. And my lady, oh my gosh, the dwarf said her name.
Daphne.
Yeah.
My lady Daphne, there's no need to be afraid. We are here to help you.
Is the only reply you get. She just
I think
continues to sob.
I think it is best that we just try and get her out here. There's no point in.
I
Careful now.
guess I'm just
Stay
gonna
here.
like slowly kind of step in, and just kind of like stretch and kind of like kneel down in front of her, kind of like just stretch an arm out, like to her, like offer her a hand.
She continues to sob, and a shaking hand moves towards yours and grasps it.
Mhm.
As you
Lady,
pull her
don't
up,
worry.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
mean you
Take
no
1d8
harm.
necrotic damage.
Kind of gently get her up to her feet, and just kind of put it other hand
When
around
he
her
rocks
shoulder,
fall on you, you die.
and kind of walks her over to like the rest of the group, I guess.
Does
Yeah,
does
you pull the woman up, and she like just continues to. She like holds your hand, and she like kind of is trying to take everything in around her, and she's just shaking and just
I
keeps
go
crying.
over and drape my cloak around her shoulders.
does
Cool.
she seem wounded?
She's been hit. She's not heavily wounded. Like she's been punched in the face a few times and treated poorly. There's no signs of like
Like nothing that I could do to, you know what I mean?
Calm her. Use your
Cure
bard.
wounds.
Use your bard
healing
charm.
word.
no. She's just been hit. You know what I mean? Like she's not.
I understand.
She's in no risk of dying or anything. She's
She's in
just
shock.
yeah. She's just in shock. She's probably watched her because she's a lady in waiting for the lady as well, and the girl on the table is a lady in waiting. And she's like, what? You're talking. She's not ready to pop, but she's big. She's a big girl at the moment.
And the next,
She
and
ro-
she's
she
beginning
And
almost
she's
to
had
next.
the castle where she lives was recently attacked by a floating castle. And then now she's in a cave full of goblins getting beaten up, and she's like heavily with child, so she's kind of fucked in the head at the moment. You know what I mean? Like she's
Yeah.
just
Lady,
and rightly so, to be fair.
lady, don't worry. We'll get you safely back with the rest of the villagers.
She manages like a very weak, like pretty much only thank you, like through ragged sobs and
Just
you
get
look-
her out of
I
here.
got a question.
Yes, of course, go ahead, mate.
What happens if I do spare the dying on a corpse?
I don't know.
Nothing.
No,
'cause
no,
it's
no.
dead.
But there's the thing. Would it fix the wounds, but the soul has left the realm and it wouldn't matter, or would it like knit together her wounds so she wouldn't look so ghastly?
I don't know. You look
No,
at the rules,
it's up
mate.
to
And
you, up to you then.
no, you look up the rules and you tell me.
Alright.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I don't know what Spirit of the Dead is. I'll be honest with you. Is it from Xanathar's?
It's sparing the dead is a normal. It's a pretty shit actually.
What's it
cantrip.
called?
Sparing the dying.
Sparing.
Spare the dying actually.
Spare the dying. We'll learn together. So spare the dying, 5e. Okay, you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So basically, what that is, like, this won't do anything to this woman. Yeah. So you know, like when
if she's dead and the soul,
When
like
Snipe-
the soul has left
Yeah.
the corpse, she's basically an object, which is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
construct
When you're dead,
kind
you're
of thing.
dead, bro.
it's
Yeah.
basically a free. It's a free
Yeah, that makes,
stabilize action, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, it's not free.
So that
'cause
make,
it's
that makes sense. Like it
Yeah.
heals the soul. It makes the soul not leave the body and shit.
Yeah. So it's when you're so like when Snipe was unconscious on 0 HP, it basically So you know when you can take the stabilize action.
I was wondering
Yeah.
if it was like a holy, if I could like make her not have her head half severed off.
That's
No,
necromancy,
no.
bro.
Not for a not for a cantrip, bro. No.
Yeah.
No. It's basically so you know when you take the stabilize action, you can just cast that, and it will always work. You never need to buy a medical kit or anything. You can just boop,
Oh, yeah.
Stabilize
That
I'll,
would've
us.
been
I'll look
useful.
around at my party. Does anyone have cloaks?
Cloaks.
No.
Alright.
The one that he did have, you've put around her.
Yeah, I'll take it back and cloak this corpse in it.
I know you
Holy
rolled, bitch, but
shit!
That-
Holy crap!
Just
Fuck
put
it,
that
she's
around her.
gonna
Just...
need it.
Oh wait, hold on a
She's
second.
shocked.
Just take it back off again.
Yeah,
What the
She's in shock. She's not gonna fucking
There's
remember
a
it.
shit.
anyways.
Milady.
for the sake of it, let's say there's like a sheet in there, like some
There
sort
we
of like
go.
a stolen sheet that
Alright.
like it's bloody and horror, probably like a
cold-blooded bastard.
Yeah,
Are you sure you're not a lizard? Fucking hell!
I start eating her corpse now. Okay.
Jank would have done
I
that.
try to basically drape her up.
Jank
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
done that.
Keep the cloak.
I
Yeah.
mean,
But you assisting covering. You do your best covering it. Well, I'm assuming you're leaving now.
Yeah.
This place is pretty much done. I'll be honest with you.
Huh?
There is one room you didn't explore.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
there's,
but let's get her out of here. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is like there was two people left. He said one of them's dead on a table and the other one's crying.
Yeah.
Like I say, you guide her through, and she shows visible fear from obviously the dead goblins and rats and everything, but she powers through with a bit of guidance from yourselves. Let's take you boys out of here.
I'm
I
gonna.
just want to know what's behind this rock. Ah.
I'm princess carrying the corpse. By the way.
I mean, I'm sure we can go back in afterwards.
Yeah, so you boys go outside. The sunlight is bright after being in the dark for so long. Because you were in there a while, to be fair, a couple of hours. Well, no, about an hour and a half, probably. I'm on the wrong thing. I need to change the music now. Ambiance.
I'm Beyonce.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Excuse me.
Sorry,
Um,
Rick.
Fucking hell. Yeah, so the sunlight hurts your eyes as you exit. You guide the pregnant woman out, and a few of the villagers rush over straight away, calling up and like, Daphne, there is like tearful greetings, like when they ask where, I forget her name already, where the other woman was.
Oh, she's in
That
my
bitch
arms.
dead.
Yeah, and you're carrying her, and then one of the men comes forward and to you, Leor, and says, "Please hand me my wife."
I do it solemnly.
Yeah, he takes her.
Um.
He takes her and takes it over to a tree and like looks at the face and stuff. Like it's not important, but you know, like you're watching him, and it's like quite a heartfelt thing to watch.
I'm a cleric, so of course I say some esoteric shit like
Yeah,
death
yeah.
is
So
not the opposite of life, but part of it. Nothing. Yeah.
I go say some esoteric shit.
Yeah.
Some gay shit.
The bitches love esoteric
Yeah.
shit.
But it's very solemn. And,
yeah,
I
no.
really try my hardest to.
To
Take,
fish for some inspiration.
I'm actually gonna
For
stay with him.
fishing.
take 3 luck points.
Well, I'm just gonna walk up and kind of just solemnly nod at him and pat him on the shoulder, I guess.
well-
Morak comes forward to you after, like, because the lady is like ushered away from you guys, basically.
Okay.
The dwarf comes forward. He goes, "Thank you so much, boys. McKenna, you've literally saved all of our lives. Like, if you're not busy, we wouldn't mind an escort back to Nightstone."
Oh, we'd be happy. More than happy to take you back.
Excelente. So, we can do the conversations on the walk. So on the walk back, the villagers are clearly very happy, but also it's like a bittersweet moment. You know what I mean? Like many have died on the way. They pass the ambush site and see some of the bodies that were there when they were first attacked by the goblins. They explain that they were. Hang on, I can do this properly. So Morak on the walk begins telling you how it happened. It was just an ordinary day, and then the castle came into view around about in the morning, when it just kept getting closer and closer. It wasn't a fast thing, but we were just watching it. See strange things all the time out here. And then it circled our town for a while while it was overhead. It was a giant castle on a cloud. Can you believe that? When we just watched it, then out of nowhere, over the side of the castle, just rocks started dropping on the town. But what can a little town like Nightstone do against that? Nothing. That's what we fled. All of us that were in the town. Poor Daphne here was out shopping for the lady, and then she ended up having to come with us as the bridge was destroyed. It was one of the first things that went. And then, that cave back there is an old retreat point for if Nightstone ever comes under siege from one of the hordes that decides to gather. And while we were on our way, we were ambushed by those goblins. They must have took it over in the last few months, and we've been there ever since. Been there for 2.5, maybe 3 days now, sitting in silence, just waiting. One of us took every few hours. Horrible.
Oh,
I cannot thank
why?
you boys enough.
Why? Did you hear what happened in Nightstone? To the Nightstone.
Say again.
Did you hear what happened to the Nightstone?
I was long gone, lad. Long gone before anything happened.
Unfortunately, and I hate to break this to you, but it was taken as well.
They took the stone.
I,
No. What on earth would a flying castle in the sky want with a big black stone?
or as baffled as you must be.
It's on the ground, and well, at any rate, we'll just get back to the village for now, and you can collect your reward. You're a band, right?
Aye. Just
What do you-
a series of fellas who happened to come together.
What do you
and
call?
when we made it to Nightstone,
What do you call your band then? Have I heard of yous?
you wouldn't have heard of us before. We kind of came through each our own means together.
How long have you been touring then?
It can't be more than what? And I'll look over at Leor.
Couple days, right?
2 days?
It has to be at least 3 days. We met
Huh.
on the road, and our friendship formed and blossomed. But
Yous are a band, and you've only been together 3 days.
Aye, we were on the way to Nightstone with a group of traveling caravans when we found it.
He
Overrun by goblins.
he kind of whistles to himself. Well, ain't I the luckiest bastard that ever walked the savage frontier? I wish your band well. You'll need a good name if you're gonna hire yourselves out.
Well,
Maybe
Don't put too much pressure on us. Though we're about as creative as a couple rocks over there.
he giggles to himself. He goes, well, maybe you'll call yourselves the saviors of Nightstone, because that's what yous are. We'll continue on.
we should call ourselves the Heralds of Shandakul.
What?
Not all of us share the same
Ew.
faith as you, cleric.
I just look at him like, ooh.
That's
Yeah.
a shit name, laddie.
Yeah. Sorry,
I say it
but
jokingly, though.
we're
I say it
pretty
like
new,
a
and he
joking
doesn't
way.
speak for all
No,
of us.
okay. Yeah, he's kidding. It's fine.
I know.
So, after an hour or so's walking, or however long it took you to
By the
get
way,
here,
I want to do something while on the road.
go on.
Is the town cleric around?
No,
guy in
there was
the-
no town cleric.
There was a church, though. I
Yes, there was the
imagine-
town priest. Yes, the town priest. I've got his name here.
Well, glossing over the details, I just basically want to talk to him and I'll figure out what we're gonna do about the bodies and maybe how I can maybe could help him in performing
Yeah,
funeral
so-
rites and.
So yeah, that can, like I said, you speak with the priest. He says that he will be happy to have your assistance, and the Wind Lord, isn't it? The Wind Lord they call him.
Yeah.
Do they call him the Wind Lord?
No, Shandakor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call him the Wind Lord, don't they? He said he'd be happy for the Wind Lord's blessings to join his own, and he would greatly appreciate any help you can provide, whether that's digging. But he says he imagines everybody will be helping to dig the graves at the end.
Cool.
But he does also welcome your assistance. There's a tiefling woman there, who is taking extra precautions on Daphne. On the walk, you learn that she is the local midwife, basically. She checks her over and tells her that her baby appears to be strong using whatever strange magic she knows. Like I said, there's children there. Some children as young as 11 years old. No, there's no like infants, but yep. Anything else you want to go through before we get to the village?
I guess I might let some of the kids play with my tail or something if it can help calm them down, I guess.
Now, like I said, they're not like little kids. You know what I mean? Like they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's
there
a
aren't
pretty
any
small village,
6-year-olds.
so,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, I'll talk with the tavern owner and kind of explain the story of the dragon and why we drank all of his beer. And
Yes.
No. That was the goblins.
Maybe leave that detail out.
They're gonna see all the goblin corpses and we're just gonna be like, yeah, sorry about your beer. Couldn't be helped.
I mean,
but I guess we're all
honestly,
spread out
that
and can't interrupt
the
at
beer
this
wasn't
point.
us. The goblins must have got to it before we could have ever, ever laid our hands on.
Did you tell him about the dragon?
Yeah.
There's a
Might-
fucking dragon in my tavern drinking all my ale. It's like, dragon or not, that motherfucker's paying for that.
Well, good luck getting it back from him.
But I'll slap you in a minute.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, that's such a fucking bard thing to do, you know? Just blame all the beer on the dragon. What's he gonna do?
Oh,
Love it.
fuck.
What are
Oh,
you gonna do
fucking
with
shit.
the
You know, we already had a cover story for the beer though, but okay.
So, yeah, anyway, after a few hours of traveling, or however long, it's still nowhere near dusk. The town again comes back into view, just as silent as you left it. You enter the town, various villages go off, and the work begins almost straight away in earnest. Like people are going around picking up debris, throwing bodies of the goblins into the moat, things like that. While all that is happening, Morak walks over to you and goes, "Close some joking about the ale, boys. He's like, you've earned yourself a good drink. Just want another one quickly. You want to have a word with this dragon that's apparently in my bar."
Oh,
we
have at
should.
it. I'd like to see you get it back, but yeah, we'd be welcome for a drink.
So he guides you all in, and you find Felgalos in his halfling form, reading a book, just sat at one of the tables. When you come in, he closes the book and stands up, and the Morak goes straight up to him and goes, "You're a little short to be a dragon boy." Felgalos kind of smiles at him and goes, "The proprietor, I presume?" Aye.
Is he drunk, by the way?
Who,
Right.
Felgalos? No.
Alright.
Douglas
But-
like downed a ton of beer when we were with him, and he was
Yeah.
fine.
Can
Yeah.
dragons get drunk?
Yeah, but
It
would
takes
take
a lot.
Yeah, but basically, when he drinks, like he's still drinking like he was a dragon. Like
He only
Like,
takes
it's
the
not like-
form, but he still has the
Yeah,
like
he has the
resistance and shit.
constitution and everything of his dragon, of his dragon form. He then they kind of have like a bit of, just to skip the cutscene. They kind of like have a bit of a back and forth, and he's like, "Don't worry, I will pay you for the ale," and produces a purse and like drops it in Morak's hand. He looks in it and kind of like goes, "Oof," and he's like, "Hey, do you want another drink then?" He says, and then he rushes off and starts gathering drinks for everybody.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I simply just say no. And that's it.
You don't drink?
Yeah, be careful.
He's
with
still
this one
hungover.
over here.
Remember how fucked he got off 2
How
beers?
fucked did I get?
It was 3. Okay.
You weren't there. Oh, you weren't
Yeah.
there, were you? You had like 3 beers and he failed like every con saving throw and he passed.
So
3
I was
beers.
hungover as well.
No, nobody was proper.
No.
None of you
Ah,
got
yeah.
like mortal hungover. Like I
It's
wasn't
just,
gonna.
yeah, he got proper drunk.
Yeah.
I'll have some wine then. I'll have some wine.
So he starts making like your average small talk. Starts telling you about the history of Nightstone, things like that. Like nothing. Like he's just basically trying to fill the din, and then he
I
again just
think
keeps saying thank
I
you.
think I start talking to Aelith, asking where he's from.
Well, been around. Born in Kalimshan.
You kind of see my eyes kind of lighten up.
And
I thought I recognized your accent. We're from this. I'm also from Kalimshan.
Kalimshan.
Is that the right way to say it?
Yes.
Kalimshan.
Kalimshan? Yeah. So I guess we kind of bond over.
While this is going on, Morak is like preparing a large pot just full of like, cutting up veg, basically doing an all-in.
Ooh.
I'm
Yes.
guessing.
Do you know?
I'm guessing-
Do you guys know what an all-in is?
Yeah,
It's like
Lurk is immediately drawn to it.
What is it?
An all-in is like like a stew. Basically, he basically makes a stock and basically just throws all the vegetables and meat he has in it.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like a slang term for a stew
We call
or
it
a big broth. Yeah.
Pytti panne in Norway.
Yeah. It's like a British slang term
But
for.
but it's. I don't think we use it as a stew. We use it more as a stir fry kind of thing.
Yeah.
With
Well,
lots of
Everything
fat.
but the kitchen sink type thing. And
Yeah, like diced potatoes, anything
Yeah,
you can find.
carrots, cauliflower, broccoli,
And,
like literally you
but
throw
it's
it
more
all in.
more cooked in like grease and not like a stew.
We'd cook it in like a gravy stock or a meat stock.
Oh, gravy.
It's
Yeah.
just kind of like oh shit, the stores aren't open on Sundays. Okay, what do I have in my closet?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
But like he's basically making a nice rich thick broth, like hearty stuff. Like as this is happening, people are coming and throw in, like the tavern is like heavily damaged, but it doesn't seem to put Morak off at all. He's still
Yeah.
happy to have his place open,
Probably
and he's
like
giving out a lot of free stuff as well. To be fair,
almost the entire village is probably at the tavern tonight.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not night yet though. Like I say, people have
Okay.
been coming and going, and like he's happy to give out free drinks to the locals, and
I'm guessing that
I'm guessing
I'm
that-
talking with Leor a bit, and we're reminiscing over our upbringing, if you
Yeah.
will.
Oh well. What do I share with you?
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, I was. I share with you. I was born in a to a family of clerics. Taken in as young boy to the piece of Shangdako. Basically, you know that the city's kind of weird and all exotic and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was born in Kallingport.
you boys do that.
Okay.
Do you roleplay, boys? I'll be back in a second.
It's pretty fucking fucked up town, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
tell me about it. My dad was in the. My dad made for the Navy as soon as my mother died, giving birth to me. Basically, hung
Where
us out
did
to
you
dry.
did you grow up? Did you grow up in Kallingport or?
Yeah. There was little time before we shipped out.
How old are you? You're an elf, right? I can never tell. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm a half elf, mate. My mother was dragon. Or my mother was elf. Elf was dragon, yeah.
A dragon.
Dragon marked. I'm a dragon marked elf.
Yeah. So you didn't answer my question, so I can gloss over it. Well, growing up in California was rough, as it is on most people. I was a street rat growing up. Got into some trouble. To atone for this, I've been traveling on a whole pilgrimage around the reinstating shrines, lost shrines of Chandrakal. I've been living the traveler's life since a young adult.
I took it up early too. I mean, I'm only 38. But
You're a seafarer, aren't you?
I am. I grew up on the ships. I did.
Yeah, that's why you find yourself here then.
It was a rough life. And the last 20 years, to be honest, been toughing it in Waterdeep. Making my way through different bonds. Nefarious schemes. Whatever I can to survive.
Some people tried robbing me in Waterdeep. On the second day I was there, it was.
Be honest.
It reminded
one of
me
my
of
bands.
Kalimport. It really did. I guess all cities are the same, in the end.
Oh yeah, I've worked for nobles. I've worked for crooks. They all had their. That's terrible. They're all greedy in the end, but they all have a story to tell.
Well, to Kalimport and all the shitty towns.
Yeah.
In this
Kalimport.
realm, yeah.
The
Okay,
Kalim.
clink. Yeah. Anyone else want to roleplay kind of thing?
Well, I'm sure we could probably take this opportunity to like just go through our backstories, really.
You don't have to reveal. Obviously, out of character, you all know this, know each other's stuff, but
Not quite, because I've actually decided that I've been really like withholding on stuff because I feel like maybe a lot of it might be better if they don't necessarily know.
no, out of character.
Yeah.
They out of character.
Ah,
they
right,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, but obviously the characters don't know, so it's up to you guys. That's
I
why
thought you
had
meant
to
out. I thought you meant out of roleplay, like it just auto translated in my head.
No. That's why I made one of the reasons I made you have it in case you didn't want to do stuff like that, so you do know each other's stuff. Like, oh, hang on, who's texted me?
Yeah, it kind of allows us to read between the lines.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I am guessing though that since there's been a lot of stuff happening in a couple days, you haven't really gotten a really good look at everything. But I think by now you might suddenly realize that that rapier of mine actually looks really nice, like really weirdly nice.
What?
Like it's
Sorry.
the rapier of mine.
Oh.
Okay, how much did you hear?
What does it look like?
Am I like cutting out or like?
No.
You're perfect.
No, it's just a
Okay.
misunderstanding on my part.
So
What is
it's
it?
like a complete like basket hilt. It also has like a cross guard, kind of like
to
poking.
clarify that I am meditating at this moment, so.
Yeah.
so
Well, it
I'm
can
not
be a
really
couple
part
of you,
the
sure.
conversation.
But yeah, it
Yeah.
also has like a cross guard coming out of it. That apparently mostly for aesthetics, like each side of it ending up in like a little kind of almost flower-shaped cross.
Is it like one of those super ornamental kind of thing?
Yeah, like it's got like the sides of the basket here is like gold rimmed and everything. And here's like the kind of the important part, that it has like a little crest on it that it looks a bit like sort of a stylized ox with like a what was that thing that like Julius Caesar had on his head?
A wreath.
The wreath,
Yeah.
like with like a wreath in his mouth. And I guess my question then is if anyone here would then recognize that.
Okay, I got a question.
You're the only one from
Yeah.
the Savage Frontier.
Oh, I am.
No, Lurk is from the South
I've
Oh, yeah, you are,
I've been
yeah.
traveling a lot as well, so I might recognize it.
And you have been in the Savage Frontier a while as well, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I ain't
sure,
from the
sure,
Savage
I don't know
Frontier.
who you aimed that towards. I'm not sure if
well,
my character would know.
No, yeah,
Well-
I was aiming at you there, John. Yeah, You have been in the Savage Front. You've been there for a few years now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right,
I've
I am
been in
guessing then
Waterdeep
that...
for about like 20 years, but I've never really left.
But you've been stuck in Waterdeep for a long
Mhm.
time, haven't you?
Yeah, just in Waterdeep. So I've been like bound.
Where did
to
we
the
say
city.
you were from again? Golden Fields or Tribal was it? I can't remember. Tribal, wasn't it?
Who are you speaking to?
Arkstone.
yeah, I was, yeah.
I don't
It
even
was
know
Little-
where
Tri-
I'm from.
It was Tribal, wasn't it? Yeah.
And it probably being
it was
at
on the
least
crossroads.
somewhat notable, like, kind of like, you know, owns a lot of land, like noble family. You might then suddenly dawn on you that's like the Teldrich family crest.
I'd
But
say.
we can roll for it, maybe.
Let
I'm
the
trying to think
DM
what it is.
decide.
It's not history.
What is
When
it?
you ask him,
Well, I'm
What do you
sure
ask him?
only...
Will it be perception?
if you've noticed a crest
Insight?
on his weapon,
Yeah, and it's
Why
just
don't
like,
you-
wait,
why don't you
why
ask him?
because it's kind of like, wait, why would he have that, right?
yeah, if one of you want to ask, go ahead. How
I'm a
about
bit,
Okay.
Go on,
okay,
Lurk, how about you do it?
No, I'm gonna
I
be
was gonna
honest, Lurk.
ask actually. What's
Lurk would be running around the town like trying to like stick his nose into everyone's business because he's curious about what the townsfolk have been up to. Plus, I mean, there's literally a tiefling midwife. That's some biblical shit.
Oh, so are you not in the tavern right now?
No, Lurk isn't in the tavern. He's,
Okay.
he's out and about
Stalking
talking
the
to people.
midwife.
No,
I'd
no, he's
probably,
like he's finding everyone really interesting.
So I got a question. Did you hit that sludge, black sludge, with your rapier?
I
He
did
did
not.
not.
I specifically
Okay.
tried not to.
So I kind of look at the for the first time, like maybe like I did in a conversation or something. I look over and notice that, fuck, that sword is actually pretty nice. And I get to thinking about my ornate spear, which is kind of like the same thing, just fucking ridiculous looking. And I say, luckily you didn't hit that sludge creature with that rapier. Looks too well made to be. Is that the noble crest of some kind?
Right, I think at this point I'm starting to get like kind of very visibly slightly sort of uncomfortable, kind of like starting to glance
I
a bit
think
up from my
I-
wine and kind of like very subtly kind of
think
pulling
I-
it in
yeah.
towards myself.
I think I remember seeing something like that in the Savage Frontier. Are you from there? I kind of see you getting uncomfortable, so I changed the subject. Are you from there?
Here, you'd say.
Well-
Go on.
Here?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
from here?
Well, I guess I look back down at my vine and just kind of like, after a while, kind of slowly close my eyes and just kind of subtly nod.
I haven't met a lot of tabaxi before.
I suppose you wouldn't have.
No. I don't know a lot about your culture.
This might sound insane, but neither really do I.
I see. You're an orphan, or let's change the subject then. It seems like that's something you'll tell us when you're ready. Maybe, perhaps.
So, how about
Well-
that water deep? Yeah, there.
Hang on, wait there, Snake, wait there.
How about that water deep down there, mate?
Go on, Ark, what are you saying?
Well, I guess I am kind of like slowly sort of gathering the courage because I mean, like, kind of hoping no one really would notice, but now we kind of obviously are.
Oh, I didn't know that you were gonna engage. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So-
Like, I noticed that you don't like me noticing, so I kind of tried changing the subject.
Mm.
Well, let him say what he's going to say, man.
Well, I mean, in that case, I think I am probably like kind of like might wait a little bit more then.
Hmm.
But I guess the next question is if whether or not you actually notice the crest.
I kind of, I think just roleplay wise, I would kind of like something back in my head, but why would I remember a random noble? In,
So
I
there's
don't know, yeah, I'm
there's
not a
no-
noble
Well,
myself, so
I
wouldn't
suppose
really pay
that's
attention to these
fair
things.
enough.
There
I'm a
wouldn't be-
very worldly
yeah.
man.
There's not major noble houses like in Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? Like everyone recognizes the Tully family crest or the Stark. It's not like that in the Savage. Like all nobles are minor nobles. They own the land around them, and if you're not from that land, you probably don't know who lives 200 miles that way. You wouldn't know their crests. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like unlike in Game of Thrones, there's like the noble houses and they are the Iron Fist. It's not like that here.
So
Like,
this happened to me recently, right? The tragedy arc, son.
Yeah,
So
kind
I
of like
would've
assuming
thought
it's
It'd be
about a
something like
year
the Blood
back.
Baron. Like,
I
no one
would probably
really
have heard
knows.
something about it, but I can't really piece the two together at this point.
Right. I'm guessing like this, my backstory would have been like 1 year back. I think we kind of like figured that out. I think I figured that
it's
out with Raging
a
because that's the
year or
time
so ago, isn't it? Yeah.
it probably would take for me to get my current gear and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was probably traveling
it-
through that area when
It
it
wasn't
happened.
like what happened to him wasn't like the Red Wedding as well. It was kind of like a silent killed by the side of the road. It wasn't like a family tragedy. You know what I mean? Like it's just something that happens in the Savage Frontier. You know what I mean?
Like the good lady Bloodbridge has gone missing or something. You know,
Oh,
kind of that.
Tuldridge was it? Was it Tuldridge?
Teldridge.
Teldridge.
Tuldridge.
It's kind of something you remember in passing, but you don't really attach
Yeah,
to
it was
anything.
like the lady.
Yeah.
The lady Teldridge was killed by bandits by the road. Like,
Yeah.
like
It actually sounds a lot more dramatic than
I feel like though they might have put out some kind of like wanted thing though to like pin it extra like on me. So maybe that could be like a thing that could like slowly come up after a while. If someone's like, oh wait,
we'll deal with that. I'll deal with that.
Oh,
I'll deal
I
with
like
that.
that fucking plot twist.
I'll deal with the plot twists. Thanks for the spoilers, Ark.
well it just makes sense though.
You little bastard.
Again, so how about that Waterdeep now?
You little
Yeah.
bastard. I've actually got like a page of notes about this, you little prick.
Wait, I'm meditating. so
It
I'm
would
not
have
listening.
made sense though, like
I've actually got a page of notes in like
Now you're
Right,
just spoiling
yeah.
it
in
more,
like
though.
4 towns time. I was like, no, I've got to fucking throw it all away and come up with something even better, you little bastard.
Yeah.
You little prick.
I just made that up on the spot. I really just.
He's not actually.
Am I just like an amazing author? Like what's going on?
I'm actually crying with laughter, you little
Yeah.
bastard. Oh well, it is what it is. At first, it was going to turn out that
it's probably
Snipe.
gonna be like a band he recognizes, like a bandit or something showing up.
At first, Snipe's dad was going to turn out to be one of the guys who attacked you, but I decided to take that out because it would have created
really?
player. It would have created player.
Oh,
You know what
player,
that sounds like? That sounds like a fucking Spanish soap opera.
It
right
does, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah.
oh my god, yeah.
there. Yeah,
But see,
he was dead the entire time. That was just
Cliche.
a doppelganger. Yeah, but-
Cliches are okay in D&D. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I steal everything. You know what I mean? Like, but then I was like, this is going to create player conflict, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because you were going to find him alive in the village, and then you were going to recognize him, and then I was
Yeah.
like, no, this is too early for this.
And
to
I
happen.
just
was like,
fucking roundhouse kick him.
And then
so I
I'd
took
probably,
it out. I
fucking-
was like,
yeah, I'd probably like, yeah, try to.
yeah,
How
you-
pissed
you-
would you be if I died in that cave back there then?
Hmm?
Like if I had just died in that cave back there then?
I'm not
That
gonna
would've
lie,
been
I
It just is what it is, mate.
Yeah.
You just crack on. You know what I mean? It's the curse of the DM. you've just got to crack on.
Except in this case, you could actually blame it on
Players
someone
will-
because
The
you
players
actually
will
got
the players will ruin your plans. Nothing will go the way you want it to, and fuck
Murphy's
you,
Law.
That's why. That's literally the curse of the DM.
Murphy's Law.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
It's like when I had that big set piece set up, and then Apop just went. I cast the door open. I was like, oh fuck!
Oh yeah.
That huge set piece ready. I was like, no.
That was right before I died.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh fucking hell.
Fucking dragging that.
I think
shit all over
the
me.
cliche I've heard is like, yeah, this guy set up this huge like dungeon thing down there full of goblins and like, and then one of the players is just like, hey, wait, there's like a river over there. Why don't we just take our shovels and just dig a trench and just flood the place? I was okay. I suppose you could do that. Nice. Sure.
What are you still
I
even
would
going
not.
on with
Like,
the
if
session?
I'd have made if I'd have made a dungeon, I literally would not have allowed you to do that. I'd be like, no, I have made stuff for this. You're
Dude,
going in there.
that sounds bad though. Like the DM is supposed to like go with whatever the players do.
No, but like if I'd made an entire dungeon set piece with a final boss fight, like you're going in there. Like I will let you do whatever you want, just nothing that will make it skip it out.
Like,
like
the
if you flood the
luring
dungeon,
of them out.
if you
that we
flood
did.
the dungeon that I've spent 20 hours designing, I'm going to murder all of you.
So I turned to
Like
Aleph.
literally rocks fall, you die at that
Yeah.
point. You know what I mean?
So I turned to Aleph and go, yes. What do you mean about?
Oh yeah, I wondered if you know, up all the time.
Fucking
Can't
bowl
stop
of soup
talking
over
about
there.
it.
Right,
Especially
tasted
when
it, man.
I see Tabassi getting a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, the fucking warm food, the fucking stew. Have you tasted that?
Oh,
Yeah, fucking
taste that, mate.
so fucking good, man.
Just to tell you, like Felgalos is like sat, like reading a book on trigonometry or something. I don't know. Like this whole time while you're all like catching up and getting to know each other. By the way, just that's important.
Okay, but I think for the most important part of this night, we should decide on our name, shouldn't we? At least
I
something
thought we were given
placeholder.
it.
I guess jumping on my chance to change the subject, I suppose I'm like, you know, the dwarf did have the idea, like maybe Nearest of Nightstone has a ring to it.
I actually think
The three guys and then one badass monk. Yeah, let's go.
There's 5 of you.
I can't
Badass,
count.
the badass monk who's bad at maths.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shut up, Amar. Go back to meditation.
I didn't go to school. Well, I did go to school. Combat school. Ugh. Loads of
Yeah.
count there.
Right,
Not-
Damien,
not
don't
there.
you have some
While
meditating
you're
to
all,
do?
while you're all talking,
I'm so meditating,
Felgalos,
by the way.
Felgalos slaps his book closed really loud and then looks up and
Ah,
starts sniffing the air quite aggressively, like that.
I get a little jolted and I kind of turn around and
Are you hungry, my friend?
yeah.
He turns to you and goes, "Orcs."
Oh, we are 5.
Oh,
Orcs.
fuck. Da da da.
He
I
says-
kind of so I look around in the tavern.
He sniffs
And I
again and
say-
goes, "Orcs are coming here, close, now."
I jump up and I'm fucking ready.
Yeah,
I wanna fuck shit up.
God damn it, this...
Meditating.
Let's
Boys,
fucking
take
go!
any,
Is that
take
wait,
any
wait,
hit
wait.
die you need. We can assume you took a long
Yeah.
rest here.
So I'm not okay. So I'm not to interrupt, but Voxel, is your meditating basically like what people fantasize about while they're in the office? Is it like fucking okay? So if like 4 terrorists attacks my office right now, I'll take this
Basically,
trash
yes. Any
can.
fight scenario,
Yeah.
I'm basically sitting and thinking up a whole bunch of fighting scenarios because
Oh, dude, that's
combat
fucking,
is way.
that's fucking cool, man. I like it.
Like, you're doing that whole, like, what was that, fuck. You know, that, like, classic British detective, fucking Robert Downey Jr.
The
Sherlock
Sherlock
Holmes.
Holmes. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell, Sherlock
This
Holmes. Like, you're doing
combobulates.
that whole thing.
Discombobulate.
I'll scream down the alleyway because I'm guessing he's
But
still
you're all sat in
looking
the
at
tavern.
the midwife.
Okay, so
Look,
I
get over
think
here,
we
mate.
stand up and I say, "Orcs are coming."
Like-
Uh,
This fucking town's just not getting any breaks, is it?
He looks around and he goes, "You're talking about 30 orcs."
30 orcs, assemble the militia!
You can visually see something in Vamia's pants get bigger.
Felgalos says, Felgalos puts his books down, goes, "Now it's time for you to be the true heroes of Nightstone."
yeah.
Goes, "Get the gates closed. I will fly and see if I can scout." He starts running outside through the hole in the fence here, and turns into a dragon and fucks off up in the air.
I was gonna
"Head to the keep."
say, Lurk isn't around, but seeing the dragon fly off, he probably just like comes out of wherever he's been. It's just like, wait, what the fuck?
So basically, I'll start shouting, "Get to the keep, assemble the militia, meet at the gates," kind of thing.
Now, I'm
What, a few
assuming
of
these
them run
bodies
forward
would...
and, when you say orcs are coming, the people begin to scream and cry again, and like there's fucking chaos. You know what I mean? Like, ah.
Right,
Yeah.
Lurk's just gonna go up
Get to the
to.
gate.
A few guards close the drawbridge, things like that. You know
Why
what I mean?
am I on 6 HP?
Because that's what you were on last time we were in.
So I'm guessing if time permits
Oh,
it.
boys.
Um,
By the way, you're all level 4. By
Oh,
the way.
nice.
Shit.
I need
Yes.
Totally forgot. You were all
Fuck
level
yeah.
4 now, yeah.
Can we quickly do
Nice.
it now? Come on.
Yeah,
don't really
I
wanna-
totally. The minute you finished that cave, you were level 4.
Oh.
My bad.
I could have
That's
done
fine.
it right
Okay
now
with me
while they were
multiclassing?
chatting shit.
Huh?
Are you okay with me multi-classing?
Is it in the rules of D&D that you can multi-class?
Yes.
Then you can do
Yes.
it.
Oh, very good. Very, very good.
Have you done it the other
Dude,
way?
fucking-
Have you done your warlock levels first, and now you're just going to spec into the other one? See,
Yeah.
warlock is famous for being the class to dip your toe in.
Now, the way I'm doing this build is you have to have Warlock 3, because otherwise, if you don't go Warlock 3 with Pact of the Blade, what's the point of being a Hexblade? You might as well just be a pansy ass other type of Warlock.
That one. Okay, so yeah, the town's in disarray. People are running around.
Are people heading to the keep?
Yeah, people are heading to the keep, like crossing. A few villagers come forward with like pitchforks and shit. You know, like
Hey, I
thinking
like
they're
it.
I'm guessing these bodies
Meat
would still
shields
be
are
here,
arriving.
right?
Cannon fodder, my boys.
Yeah, fucking send them in first. Stop putting up with it.
Yeah. You know what, speaking of these like bodies there, I'm sure a couple townsfolk might have grabbed some swords or something from them, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna delete these. I'm gonna assume the townsfolk have moved them. You know what I mean? Like but you've been back a few hours. It's not. It's
We
getting
said we buried the dead too. So.
It's late afternoon, all of that shit. Let me just delete. There we go. That's much quicker to do it that way.
Missed the spot.
I missed a spot. Hang on.
Wait, am I lightly armored? Yeah, I am, because I'm wearing cloth. Right?
Yes, you are lightly armored.
Cool. Alright, I'm
Just as you're
quickly-
all getting ready, begins to rain as well. Just
So
lightly.
it begins.
So it begins.
Yeah. Fuck,
So
get
the
an
drawbridge
ability
is
score improvement.
the drawbridge is closed as well while you all do that. Sort your levels out, boys. Yeah.
I'm
I
not
should have.
sure about
It
this.
was my fault. It's my fault. This, boys. I should.
Sorry.
have
I can
said,
I can increase my my agility to 20 if I get the light armor thing. Would it actually be-
agility.
Ugh, why do I keep calling it that? Dexterity.
Yeah.
Because literally every other thing calls it agility.
No, everything
Okay.
calls it dexterity.
I don't know. I must have played something recently that had agility.
Are we doing whatchamacallit? Are we doing restrictions based on your modifiers for multi-classing or not? So that might be or not.
What do you mean?
So it's an optional rule for DMs where you can either make it so I have to have a required stat in order to go into a certain multi-class.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
Alright,
do.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
we
It
are
doesn't-
doing that. Yeah,
it
we are
doesn't
doing
change
that.
anything. I'm
So you
staying
can't
with my pick.
You can't have strength 8 and go into fighter just for a +2 to hit on your bow. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I've seen
Yeah,
people do it.
What I have
What are
is
you multi-classing
is worse than
into?
that. Well, I'm having a look. I'm considering one of two things, and that's. Let me just check. No, I'm going sorcerer, but I haven't decided what sorcerer's origin.
See,
I'm also-
sorcerer and warlock are the two you multi-class into, like 1 or
Yeah.
2 levels.
I'm trying to decide between shadow magic and divine soul.
He made me sick. I know what he's doing, and I'm already thinking of the combos he's going to be pulling off, and it's making me sick.
Do you want me to just think of? Let me just like, you know what my I'll give you like one of the ones. If I go divine soul, I can just throw out a bunch of healing. But if I go shadow magic, it makes me a better, striker and duelist. So it's kind of like trying to decide what to do. But we have 2 people that can heal, so I'm gonna go shadow magic.
You have nobody that can heal.
What do you mean?
All you've
No.
got is like one paltry
Wait, why
lay
are
on
you
hands.
doing the healing? I'm the cleric. That's what you do.
You're the cleric
Right.
with no spell slots. Still.
I don't. Okay. Can someone
I'll learn my
explain
lesson.
this? raging. A feat that I want to pick. It says the feat's called tough. So your hit point maximum. What? Your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat. So there's how much does it actually? So because I'm level 4 now, so does it mean it increases by 8?
Let me have a look. I'll be honest with you, that doesn't sound very good.
Yeah,
Tough.
it's just I'm.
How do you spell tough feet?
TOUGH.
It's your hit point
Tough.
maximum. Is that in the
Yeah, fuck
main
it,
rule book?
I'm not gonna take healer then. I'm gonna take fucking polar master.
Yeah, it is.
Are you happy
I don't
now?
know if I want to take that or just light armored, because then I can get my my agility, dexterity to 20.
Is your
which
dexterity not 20?
It's 19.
But you have a +5 mod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a wood elf, aren't you? Alright, let me have
Would
a
it
look.
actually be better to make it a 20 instead of having this tough?
Let me have a look, mate. Let me see what this tough feat does.
Because every time I level up, I automatically get 2 hit points. So after every level, I
You're
just
just
get more HP.
you just want to take that because
I'm very
like,
low HP.
yeah.
Yes, that is literally why.
your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat. Whenever you gain a level thereafter, your hit point maximum increases by an additional 2 points. So this gives you an additional +2 every time you level up, yeah?
Yes.
But not
Yes.
this time. So this time you would gain an extra 8 plus
Yeah.
1d8 plus your con. So what's your con modifier?
My con is. Ooh, let me see. I gotta. Sorry. My constitution is. +2.
+2. So you'll
That's
get
14, yeah.
you'll get 8, yeah?
Yeah.
+2 plus a d8. So you're talking about 14.5 hit points there on average. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will take you up to what, 33-ish, and you re-roll ones. So actually, the average is 15.5 there. Yeah. So and then you'll get a +2 every time after. So you'll always have +4. So it is up to you. Now a tanky monk, that is very doable, especially with your AC.
Yeah.
If you want to take that, go ahead. Like, I can see why you
It's
want to
just-
take it.
I don't see the point in
it fits
yeah.
in with your stone skin as well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
know what
it
I mean?
does.
It really fits in with that.
Like, I don't see the point in you getting the other things. Like, they just kind of.
The ability score mods, yeah, because you've already got a +5 mod to your dex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're already hitting most stuff.
Actually, I am 20. I saw that. That's even without it, so I'm already 20. Sorry, I don't know why I keep
because
thinking
you have
it's 19.
You
Yeah.
have 19, but you have +2 because you're a wood elf.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So it is
you
20.
do have 20. I take.
I'm
that.
gonna take tough. I'm gonna take tough.
Taking tough, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still torn between taking shadow or divine magic because both are very useful.
Roll your HP then, boys. Voxel 1d8 plus, what did I say? 10.
Yeah, plus 10, I think.
1d8 plus 10.
Wait, so it. Yeah, because I'm getting 8 plus the 2. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah, yeah. 8 plus 2. Wow, quick maths. 16.
Doing.
Hey.
What does that put you on there? That puts you on.
What cantrip should I learn?
You had 18 before, yeah?
Yes, plus
That puts you
another
on-
16.
34 hit points.
34.
Pardon?
See,
Yeah.
I'm glad with that. Yeah,
What
that's
what
good.
cantrip should I learn?
What are your options? Because I don't know the.
All of them except for Spirit Drying, Thaumaturgy, and Toll of the Dead.
No, look, cleric 5e cantrips. Here, look. Here we go.
Take lay on
Cantrips.
hands.
No, that's not.
Wait,
A,
it's.
I
that's
got
not a
Burning Radiance,
cantrip.
Toll of
It
the Dead,
isn't, is it?
Thaumaturgy, Spirit Drying, Sacred Flame, Resistance, Mending, Light, and Guidance.
I got 34 HP. 34.
Oh, fucking hell. Arkstone.
Oh.
Oof, that's horrible.
I'm
I'd
kind
say
of torn
take
too.
guidance.
I have just found a
Sorry?
place to use my luck
Guidance.
points.
Guidance.
Yeah, exactly.
The DM cheat
Um,
code.
Yeah, the DM cheat code.
Let me check my wording on this. I think I can't stop you because of my original wording. But
34,
let me see.
yeah.
Ducks.
Before asking, oh, dude, I like it. I'm gonna take that.
Mhm.
And what else do I get? I get one more second level spell.
Oh, I could take. I think I am going to take Shadow Magic just because there's some beautiful things I can do with it. But then Divine Soul will also give more utility to
You
class.
can't use your luck points for that. It's only like attacks, and ability checks, not leveling up Arcstone. I might not say it on the thing, but that's how like rules is written and rules an intended thing.
Is it raging?
Mm-hmm.
How mad would you be if I took Audrey?
Thaumaturgy.
No, Audrey.
What's Audrey? Oh, Audrey.
Yeah, by employing some divination tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. And the omens can be good results, good and bad, and not especially good or
Go
bad.
ahead, man.
Alright.
Do whatever you want, bro.
It just sounds like something that you can annoy the DM with. Like, pretty useful, actually.
Yeah, but I can be pretty vague with my answers because the gods are fickle. Right, everyone, roll your hit points for me now.
Alright, I have a quick question before I do.
1d8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, I'm looking at either taking a feat or I should go up one more dexterity and con.
Will going up in both of them give you a +1 modifier?
Fine, not bad.
Oh, no
+1.
way! Look at that. They've updated thingy. The amount of light emitting from this token. Oh, no way. That's really
It'll
good.
give me a +1 modifier to my
Do you only have
attack.
you don't have a d6 hit die.
I'm taking a level in Sorcerer. Sorcerer's a
Oh,
D6.
of
Should I,
course, yes.
Yeah. So like I said, Raging, what should I take? Shadow or Divine?
Whatever you want, bro.
Should Luck be a Holy Boy or a Stealthy Boy? I've already added my
Holy.
HP.
Holy.
I've already added my HP.
the cleric
Oh,
Raging.
wants you to be holy.
was 28 the new one, yeah?
Yeah, 28's new one.
Roleplay wise, you might have been inspired by my cleric actions.
Yeah, but his god would be very different to the one you worship. It wouldn't be evil. Don't worry about that much. It wouldn't be. It's a good god.
You rolled hit points, John?
No. I'm trying to figure out what my second level cleric spell should be. Maybe Hippo can help me with that.
Probably
Oh,
Divine Smite.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 2, right? My con is plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, come on, control. Yeah!
Looking at
Hey, nice.
Big boy numbers. Oosh.
Yeah. Boom.
yeah,
Wouldn't
so
Yes, sir.
who was it?
So what's your health now then?
34.
Yeah, 34.
You were leaps and bounds earlier, Arkstone. Arkstone was on 33 and nobody else had over 24, I think.
Yeah.
And now Arkstone's like only 3 ahead of him.
Roll the 4.
see the thing is
I
Use
choose-
Shadow Magic.
I choose to say this as karma for our shad stats we started with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, what are you saying, Mr. Hyper?
I'm gonna take Shadow Sork because there's some very juicy things I can do. Don't worry about it.
What's your name?
Should I
Snipe,
do...
roll your HP now.
yeah, real quick question first. You said it would adding one to my dex and con, would it
Give you a +1 to it.
it would give me yeah.
So will it make the new numbers even numbers, basically? Because every time you hit a new even number, you get a +1.
Yes.
Then do that, bro.
With
but,
that
definitely.
what,
better,
If you can turn two abilities that are +3s into +4s, that is insane.
it's a +3 and a +1 into a +4 and a +2 for Dex. Oh, so it'd be +4 Dex and +2 Con.
Yeah, dex saving throws are massively important, and con saving throws are massively important. So yes, that is a huge.
Okay. I didn't know because there was another thing which was a feat, but that was a healing feat, so I wasn't sure. Okay.
Now roll HP, you little
So
bastard.
do I roll HP with this new con?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Yes. We'll say
Yes?
yes, and if I'll look it up, and otherwise we're taking 1 HP off you. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, when you increase your constitution by 1 point modifier, don't you?
Alright.
Isn't that like retroactive for your past levels too? Anyway,
Pardon?
No, it wouldn't be retroactive.
It wouldn't be retroactive, no.
because that's what I feel like I've read in the rules.
No, because otherwise, you every time you level up your con, you've got to go. You'll earn like, say if you're level 15 and you up your con modifier by 1, that's like an extra 15 HP on top of your roll, and that ain't right. You know what I mean?
Alright.
+8, 28 out of 28. Looking big boy numbers going on here.
Override max HP.
For some of us, at least.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're the only one who rolled low, really, I think. Well, Voxel had to roll high because he had a +10 mod.
Yes.
I think that feat would be fucking ruthless at later levels. Like, say if you took that at level
Yeah,
9.
because
If you took that at
literally-
level 9, that's a +9 mod.
but the thing is, I'm getting HP every level now too.
Yeah,
Plus
so I
2
suppose
plus
it evens
whatever.
out. Yeah, it does even
Yeah.
out, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh my god, actually, that would be if you had a +3 modifier to your con, and plus, that would be a +21 modifier.
I could
at
still
level
do
9.
it. Oh shit.
At level 9, that would be a +18 mod. And then +3 for the average would be like, say, +3 on your con, so it would be +21 and plus D8, so that's like 25.5.
Fucking hell yes.
I mean, all the other cantrips kind of suck, so probably gonna go with one that's more RP.
Do it, man. Right, I'll be back in a sec.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation. Let's see. You can instantly layer snuff out a candle, a torch, small campfire, cleaner soil, an object. Chill, warm, or flavor up 1 cubic foot. Make a symbol appear on a surface. Create a non-magical trinket or illusionary image that can fit in your hand.
I could have a spiritual weapon that helps me out for a minute with some extra DPS. Do we need more DPS?
No.
See, that's the thing. I don't think we don't need more DPS. So, cause
What about calm emotions maybe? And calm people down.
Like you just throw morphine syringes at people like darts.
I think the calm emotions one can actually be really useful, especially if we run into, people like that woman again.
Yeah, that's the thing though. If we run into a group of bandits, it's only charisma 13 though. Like it won't get us out of trouble. Only with like a single person kind of thing.
I know.
Why Why the hell? Look at my. Can you see my image?
What?
Why is it doing that? No.
What do you mean?
Look at my image.
Your token or the one in?
I can do.
By my name.
I can do
Yeah.
enhance ability.
Why? Why does it? Why does it have that white outline around it?
Huh?
Man,
What
are you
it's
talking
fucking
about?
hard.
Wait, can you see? Has it changed? Like,
Wait,
it's
alright.
No, hasn't
Alright.
changed for
You
me.
know what I'm talking about?
Not really.
What do you guys see? The Sonic.
Yeah, fucking Jar Jar Sonic.
Yeah.
Okay, weird.
I don't see a white border though.
Misa go fast.
Do this.
I can do calm emotions or hold person. What do you guys think?
What's old person?
That makes them unable to move if they fail.
Right, boys. We're
If they fail a
probably
wisdom check.
going to call it tonight. We can finish leveling and stuff, but we're probably not going into another combat now.
Yeah.
How do you
I'm
do
not
cost? Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I'm not going to take the level of Sork. I think I'm just going to stick for Warlock for now until I can figure out exactly what I want to do.
Mhm.
That's alright, so let me just re-roll my HP and take the ASI, so... Yep, and then the ASI I need to roll for, so it's 1d8 plus 2 instead. 1d8 plus 2.
I can't find a good cantrip.
How come you were +3 before?
Yeah, it is plus 3, sorry, I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh! Hey!
Okay.
So 23 plus 11. So I'm
What the
34.
hell?
Fucking hell.
Nice.
I'll do it.
Are you doing it? Yeah.
Yep,
Wait, you have
then...
a plus 11?
No, that's my I've
sorry.
added 11 to my HP now.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? A plus 11 modifier?
Yeah.
What the hell kind of
I've
monster are you
now
becoming, dude?
got my ability score improvement, so I don't want a feat or ASI. Whoa. There's no point taking an ASI when we're this Chadley, so I might as well take a feat.
Taking Polar Master.
I could, I really could,
I have
but
Polar
that's so,
Master as well. So
that's
we can...
so basic bitch, but I could take heavy armor instead. So I could actually not die quickly. Let me just have a look through my stuff.
Can you afford to buy heavy armor?
Eventually it will be if we keep on gaining this much fucking money. But I might be proficient in it already if I have a look at my sheet.
I just want a new staff.
How do you do custom feats in D&D Beyond?
Ah, hang on. Yes, I found that feat, didn't I? Apoth can add it to the campaign.
Yep.
Yeah, but how did it go again? The feat?
Hang on. Dagger. Let me go find it again. Game rules. I need to find it now, and then I need to send Apoth the link, and then he can add it, and then you can add that feat. You have
I
allowed
mean-
homebrew content, haven't you, Apoth?
Yep.
Yeah, homebrew.
I mean, if you just go into Discord, just like on conversations with me, I'm
Then-
pretty sure it's like the last thing we talked about.
No. So basically, I found that on D&D Beyond. So it's a
Oh, you
homebrew
did?
feat that somebody's created on D&D Beyond.
Oh, I thought
Um,
we basically ended up making that together.
Yeah, kind of. But I found it basically because it was the same, but I found it a bit. Dagger Master was this it. Drawing a dagger as part of an attack with it does not use the free object interaction. Being within 5 feet does not impose disadvantage. Attacking at long range does not impose disadvantage, and you can make a bonus attack with a dagger. Yes.
Well,
So if I send Apoth this link,
Yeah.
Apoth.
So does this still contain that I still need a free hand?
Yeah, you'll always still need a free hand.
Oh, excuse me,
That we
Bless
can't take
you.
away. That. Oh shit, wrong button. Press Control W. What?
Well done.
Control V. What the fuck? I'm pressing V on my keyboard and it's pressing W.
Did you switch languages?
Control V. W. What?
Did you switch like languages in Windows by accident?
How can you do that?
Yeah, there's a
well-
way, but I can't remember now.
There's a way to enable it. It's a shortcut.
Thank
key,
you.
I forget.
No. I must have Control C'd just the W from the link. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Yeah. Because when I was pressing V without control, it was pressing V. You know what I mean? So I must have just
Oh, okay.
must have highlighted one of the W's.
You can use your reaction when you fall to
So-
reduce any falling damage you take by 20. Ooh.
But Apoff, the very top one, Dagger Master, with the plus 11 points one, yeah. Can you add that to our campaign?
Yep. I have to click Add to Collection, I believe, and
Oh.
then I enable it somehow. Let me figure out how I do that.
And then you should be able to go in and select that feat, Arkstone, and then that way it will
Wait.
be on your sheet as if it was a normal D&D feat,
Wait.
basically.
I've been fucking scratching my head over what second level spell I should learn. But then I realized I'm a fucking cleric. I can just prepare whatever the fuck I like whenever I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It should be, because I've added it to my collection, it should be there. Have you added it to your collection? Or do you not get that option? I guess
Me?
you don't. Both of you.
Sorry?
Don't worry, I'll just see if I can do it. Edit.
Let's see.
Huh. Fey ancestry. You have. Oh right, I can't be charmed.
It's very useful. How do I add?
Let's see.
I was so confused, like it went so quiet when the when
I know, right? Oh man.
that really confused me.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
looking
not
up how
seeing
to
it in
add
here.
Yeah, hang on.
I have been like wondering about this thing then for a while. If there was any kind of way to like.
Oh, you need to add it to your collection, then you can attach it to your character. So you need homebrew is enabled, so you need to follow that link, click add to collection, then you can add it to your character.
Where's Arkstone? Where's your message? There you go, Ark. It's the Dagger Master feat, the very top one.
Well, I'm sure I can like turn off the recording here though, so don't want to like flip Discord up or as I'm recording. So this has been Dungeons and Dragons with Viking again.